65 link. See
Okay.
that?
Yeah. I did see that.
Click on that and then click on the AT65 EME2 link. And EME1 is mostly 2 meters, but the other one, the JT EME2, has got some 432 stuff on it, and you can see some stuff right there now. Most of that is 432.
Ken, you lost your audio. Bump your USB.
Just real low.
1, 2, 3.
There you
Yeah,
go.
now you back.
One of my problems is my USB cable stretched pretty tight here. So did you lose me, or was you able to get to that page?
I was headed there.
EME2 page. You can see a lot of 432 activity there.
Splat 65 link.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see if we got YouTube up. I got YouTube up. Looks like I got the link backwards here. I gotta go grab a link from YouTube, folks.
Also, you mentioned something about maybe sometime doing a demo on building a Yagi.
Oh yeah.
So back 10 years ago, I used a program called Yagi Max, but it was a DOS-based program, so I set out today to try to find one that we could use. And I found a really nice site that you don't have to download a program. It's an online
cool.
Site where you can put in the numbers and it'll calculate your element length, your boom length, and your spacing. And I have that link to pass on to you here whenever you get through.
Go ahead. If it's quick, go ahead or pop it in the chat, whichever works.
I don't know if I know how to do that or not.
Well, what's the link?
Okay, it's K7 Mike Echo Mike.
Okay.
.com.
Okay.
/ANT _ YAGI.
Okay.
_ VHF _ quick.html.
Okay, what's the first right before Yagi? What are the 3 letters? I think I messed that up.
Okay, it's the guy's call sign K7MEM.com /ANT.
Oh, ANT. I had K. So
for antenna.
Yeah, I had K.
_ Yagi _ VHF _ quick HTML. And on the left side, there's a menu over there. If you click on if you put your cursor over the antenna UHF, VHF, and then go down to where it says Yagi Quick, that will pull up a page where you can, it's for 440 right now, but I was looking at 435 megahertz antenna for moon bounce. This is going to be your fault now, because I'm thinking about getting back on moon bounce.
All on me, brother. All on me. I'm not getting that link. Let's see. K7
Mike Echo Mike.com.
Yeah.
/ANT _ YAGI _ VHF _ QUICK.html. Let me see if I can figure out how to put that in the chat box.
I don't know who else showed up. There's Minnesota, Michigan Mike. How's Michigan Mike? They're all the same.
Okie dokie so far.
Been a little cold, have you?
I was hoping to see Don. I think they're getting some snow right now. We might get a flurry overnight. Down to 17.
Oh my
We'll
God.
be
Don,
there shortly.
I say Don's working on dinner, so don't slow him down. Don't slow him down. He'll be there. 17 for you or for Don?
17 for us.
Oh my gosh.
We're usually one of the coldest in the state because we're about dead center in the land mass, so the lake doesn't
Yeah.
affect us.
We don't got no lake effect.
Thunderbird.
Okay. Can I copy that URL and paste it in?
Yep, you sure can.
That? Well, I thought that I had it copied, but
And then you got to press enter to make it send.
There's Don's live shot right now, and it's showing it's snowing where he is.
Wow.
I feel like we were cheated. We were supposed to get snow today.
Don't say that.
Well, actually, they didn't really snow just north of us, maybe
Yeah.
a little.
How close did it get?
when I try to paste it, it just says select all.
The dusting. It's going to be a dusting in probably 50 miles north now. I don't know. I didn't watch the weather today, so.
I see what it is. I went there. I got it through search, and it's got a bunch of capitalization. I put it in the comments or in the chat. It's got a capital A-N-T, capital Yagi, capital V, capital H, capital F, capital Quick. So that's
Okay, I see it in the chat now.
that's it. Yep, those are great tools. Let's see.
So the menu on the left, go to antenna, VHF, UHF, and then scroll down to where it says quick, Yagi Quick. See that?
Yep. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I think
Okay.
right there.
Comes up with the 440 antenna, and I just changed that 440 to 432, and then hit that green line over there on the bottom right, and it'll recalculate for 432. That's the low end of 70 centimeters, and that's where the EME activity is at.
How many elements you going to do?
Oh, maybe 11, something like that. No, let's see. I think this one here is calculated for 13. So I may do 13 elements. No,
Are you?
11 elements, 12 dB gain. And the boom is like 68 inches. So it's pretty short.
Yep. It says it'll only do 11 is on that boom. That's a cool
Yeah.
calculator. I'll put that in the article. When I get the EME article going, I'll put that in there. That's great.
Yeah, it is. And you don't have to download anything and put it on your computer.
Thank you. So how's Uncle Bill? Are you there, Bill? Hello, Bill. Hello, Mr. Baker.
Yes, yes.
Doing good?
I'm here.
Present and accounted for. Oh, we got another mic. HXT mic is there. Both of them. Two mics. Howdy. Ken is there. Ken, I heard some Morse code in the background. Have you made a contact?
No,
Well, then why not?
because my copy speed's still horrible, but I need to set up a SCAD and get on with somebody. We were going to do it last night, but it fell apart. Nobody came on our meeting.
Teams?
Yeah. Anyway, but getting close.
I worked a few stations this morning on meteor scatter. 6 meters was open good today. You guys really missed out. I worked 19 stations in South America, and one guy in Florida who didn't know what CQDX meant, and I went ahead and worked him. But I worked one station in Mexico too. This was all on 6 meters, FT8, running about 80 watts. Uruguay was on. I worked several Uruguay stations.
Is that Yagi that you had?
Yes,
Was it 3 or 5 element?
5 element.
5. Just what you
10
need.
meters is open right now, pretty good.
10 meters?
Yes.
Where's Eric? Eric, get that antenna up, man. He was talking about putting an antenna up today.
Mark, you need to get on 6 and make a 2.8 QSO. You can do it.
I was on 6 earlier and I was receiving nothing.
Are you on right now? I'll call CQ on 6 meters.
Let me, I'm on it. Let me switch it from 20 meter. That's what I'm currently down to 6.
Oh,
Hold on.
N5A ZQ. I'll put your call sign in there so nobody will answer me.
Okay, hold on a minute.
We'll flip over there too. I don't know what 6 is going to do here.
Okay, my antenna's pointed. You're on the back of it, but I don't think that's going to make any difference.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, I'm transmitting right now. Oh, something else I found for you, Mark.
What's that?
The other Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mark Klein. I have a, back when I was doing EME, I have a really small program that takes up very little real estate on your screen to track the moon. Are you interested in that?
Yeah.
Okay. The moon right now is azimuth 113 degrees and the elevation is 63 degrees. The name of the program is Track SM.
Of course it is.
All one word, Track, TRAKSM. And it's a pretty small program. And it will also output the coordinates, the data. And that's how I made a homebrew tracker that used that data to track the moon. So I had automatic elevation, and automatic azimuth. So when the moon came over the horizon, it would start tracking it. Okay, I'm transmitting. Make sure I got your call sign right. N5AZQ.
That's
Alpha.
correct.
Alpha Zulu, Quebec.
Yeah. Transmitting.
Okay. I'm watching for it.
Oh, I see somebody down the band.
Now you're on the FT8 6 meter. That's 5313, right?
Right.
I'm not picking up anything. I mean, 0. And I just tuned it to make sure my antenna was tuned for 6. And I'm not picking up anything.
If you're not getting me, no wonder you're not getting anything.
Nothing. Not picking up anything. Not a single contact.
I could rotate my antenna, but I don't think that's make any difference.
It shouldn't. We're too close. Shouldn't make any difference.
Anybody else copying me?
Oh, I don't have my radio up yet. Where did it go?
But yeah, I'm not getting anything on 6. Let me look at the waterfall.
I'm almost there.
I'm not picking up anything on the waterfall either.
Gosh,
There we go.
You get him?
K5DNL.
Get him. Work that lid. Ken has got a plot there. He's either driving to the mountains to get some gold from Reno, or
what are we looking at here on the screen?
I don't know. Ken, what are we looking at?
This new call and phonetics.
Well, if
or
anybody
something.
can hear me, I lost my audio.
There you are. You're back. You're back. Now you're gone.
So, Mark, are you copying me?
Yes.
Well, give me a call. Be your
I'm-
first 6-meter contact.
I'm trying, but it's not.
Was that the voice of Mr. Laws?
Nope. Somebody else. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I pity the fool.
I was just thinking that. Yes.
Was
Mr.
Mr. T.
Mr. T. His brother was a security guard at a place I worked in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he have a mohawk too?
No. He was, well, actually, I don't know how old Mr. T is. They probably weren't more than a couple years apart. I think he was the older brother, though. Very nice guy.
Well, it sounds like Lyndall there from the far west, northwest world.
Westworld, another movie.
That's
reference.
exactly right. Maybe you need to drive up and get Ken a mic. I think is what you probably need to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that graph is too.
Well, it's an antenna.
What program is it?
That's a nano VNA. That's the little VNAs.
Yeah, I have one of them, but I don't remember seeing a graph like that.
That's Rig Experts program is what it says on the top right. If you look up way up on the top right, Rig
Well,
Expert.
You might know how to use it, and Ken may not, and that's the difference.
That's probably it.
It's true. But he's got 2 or 3 plots, and I'm not sure how they all overlay. One of them's obviously looks like 40 meters. This has got a good signal, and 15.
Oh, maybe it's a plot of his, like a multiband dipole, and those
Yeah.
are the dips in the.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But I don't
okay.
know which. He's got 3. He's got that 40 and 15 dip. That makes sense. And then another
Yeah.
one's at 20 meters.
Well,
And then there's
yeah.
another one up here at 10 with a few little wacky do things. But
Well, he has a DX Commander antenna, and then I think he was building something else, maybe 40 meters or 80 meters,
I don't know.
a vertical.
There's also been working on a mag loop.
Oh,
Still
Okay,
copying me. Mark Clayton, you still copying me?
Yeah, and I just sent it back to you.
Are you on the same frequency I am?
Yes.
Okay.
I can just barely see a little bitty trace there. Not decoding.
Now we got an echo.
What? An echo.
Ken's plugging one of the 18 mics together, and he's got end mics. Or he's in a horror movie. Why don't we just take the running car?
No, sorry, that didn't land.
Was Elmer movie night, huh?
Exactly.
He needs to add that the working mic to the side of his camera.
Maybe
What he
he's
needs
doing.
to do that, he needs some Elmer's glue
Oh,
Where is the rim shot when I need it?
Wow.
Mark, is that
Okay.
antenna vertically polarized or horizontally polarized?
horizontally. And I just I transmitted again to you.
Are you transmitting first or second? Did you click on my call sign?
Yes.
So you should be transmitting first, even. And it should transmit automatically.
Yeah.
once
And
you-
it
once
said
you-
it was doing that, but I don't know.
Okay. Am I causing an echo now?
no, you sound good.
Okay. Well,
Keep
I'm
working on
my
it till you
phone.
sound crappy.
Well,
Yeah, tune it in.
Oh, wait, there's some little echo.
What? Where?
I gotta go get some earphones. No, set of earphones.
You got a good shot of your ear, though. That's pretty good. You need
Yeah,
If you, Mike, Mark, if you mute one of his mics, that might cut down some.
he's only got one path in here.
He's on a phone too, right? Isn't that him? Moto G6 play? No,
I don't see the other one though.
right up in the corner. Ken K5A HFE.
That's me on the photo. I lost my audio on the computer.
Yeah, he's got two going.
Oh, I can mute if
He's got an open mic because the box is around it constantly.
I think I fixed that now.
there you go.
Technology. Sometimes it sucks.
most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm with the other Ken. It's most of the time.
I'm gonna throw this computer out, I think. Maybe it's a headset, but I'll throw them both out and start again.
There you go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and Mark, I think will back me up here. I've been getting paid to do IT stuff for very close to 30 years, and it all sucks.
Well, it does. I mean, my
That's what-
first computer had 2K and 4K of RAM operating
The
a flight
optional 4K, did you?
operating a C-141 flight simulator. So
My first one had 256 bytes.
Well, guys, my first one was a
It's still
homebrew.
by
Mine was a homebrew that used them 2116 1K by 8 RAMs in them, static RAMs.
Yeah.
Wire wrapped.
I had a drum memory machine. A drum that would rotate. And
Yeah.
if it didn't boot, you had to go down and kick the motor.
I also copied a Radio Shack computer by wire wrapping it. And I did that so I could use Radio Shack's software.
Okay, I get it now. I'm behind.
anyway, we were talking about somebody getting this 10-meter antenna put up a while ago. And right now, this is two verticals with single counterpoise and a dipole on the ceiling of the garage.
What?
Okay, the one over here, one on the right.
Okay.
On the very
10
far
meter?
right
The 10 meter?
is a nominal 10 meter, and it's on the moto. It's up here, hanging just below my garage door opener across the garage. It's pointed at Michigan Mike in Mexico. But hey, it works at least as a receive antenna, and I'm not transmitted on it yet, but
So that's a 10 meter dipole in the garage.
in the garage on the right, and then the 40/15
Yeah.
is a vertical wire with a single counterpoise on a
Outside?
fiberglass pole.
Is that your Shakespeare?
No, that one's the DX
Yeah.
Commander pole, the 32-foot pole.
Okay.
And then the other one is the Shakespeare. The 20 meter is the Shakespeare pole. Looks like I got to shorten it a little bit now. It's drifting a little, but it's
Well,
usable.
since you're a Morse code guy, that's the right part of the band for you.
This the 20 doesn't look too bad, really.
Hey,
Since that-
Ken and or Mark, what are you doing on 6 meters? Is it MSK 144?
For meteor scatter, it's MSK 144,
Yeah, but what were you two guys trying to do?
FT8,
FTA.
FT8. Oh, okay.
and it was on 50.313.
Yeah, isn't that the
Pretty-
default-ish thing? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
There
default-ish
now?
thing. I am, yeah.
Okay, I'll start transmitting.
Oh,
it now.
I hear you. It's almost like you're not far away from me.
Because I'm not, and I got a 5-element beam looking at you.
Yeah, you called Mark, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll call CQ.
And since you're in my special file, you show up as purple in JT alert. So
Mhm. Well, we had a good band opening on 6 today, and you missed it.
really,
South America was really blasting in, and Uruguay was coming in, which you don't hear them very often.
I have not done. It's been so long since I've done FT8. I don't remember what to do.
Well, I got a question. Mr. Ken,
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
would you do me a favor out of curiosity here and read what you have in the right below where it says generate standard messages for each one of them. Of course, it's just 5 rows, but read what you have.
Well,
What's under transmit 1?
all right. It's your call sign K5DNL and my grid square, Echo Mike 15.
That's all you show.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a tab on the left there, 1 and the 2 tab. Maybe.
Yeah.
There should be on the 1 tab, and it shows a. I got a call here, and to get the correct thing in there, if you'll put my call sign in over there, just type my call sign where it says DX call underneath the frequency. See that
Underneath.
DX call? Is my call sign in there?
Yes.
Okay. If you hit the generate standard message, it will be there.
You're only plus 23, Ken.
Okay, you're in the log here, and well,
I didn't get a 73 from you though.
Okay. I just transmitted.
okay. You did not get a 73? Oh, I'm back to CQ now.
No, I never saw I got the signal report from you, but I never saw the 73. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go.
No, I just transmitted to you, Ken.
I'm seeing,
You're out of the pass band. I think that's the problem. I'm seeing a signal way up at 3,700.
Who?
okay,
I don't know who. It's out of my pass band, but I can see it on my waterfall.
on your waterfall, Mark,
Okay.
put your cursor down there about 1,600,
That's where it is.
do a right click, and then both of your cursors should be there.
Yes.
Had an FT8 contact. I don't know how long.
Thanks for the contact.
Yeah, thank you
You're
too.
in the log.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Worked all states in Oklahoma. That's probably a tough one to get.
January was the last time I made an FT8. 30 meters to CE. What's CE? Chile?
Yep,
Yeah.
worked him today on 6 meters.
Okay, there's somebody different, possibly.
That's me. I'm on 1600.
Oh, that's right. That's what I set mine to, but
Oh,
Well,
I'm calling CQDX. Guess I don't need that.
guess Peter
well,
doesn't know
you
what that
never
means
know.
either.
There's some FT8 on 10 meters right now.
Oh my.
Got something goofed up because Ken, I'm showing you on 1726. Is that right?
Is your transceiver set at 50.313?
Yeah.
okay, I've got mine set there. Now let me transmit again.
Wonder if
I'm
it's-
transmitting at 1600 hertz.
Okay, that's what I got mine set at. Here it comes.
Okay,
What the hell have I done here?
If you're both transmitting the same time, neither one of you will see each other.
that's why I stopped. I don't know. If he double clicked on me, he should be the opposite time that I am.
Right, right.
Ken, what are you receiving on?
What frequency am I receiving on?
Well, no, what's
The whole
down
pass band.
No, what frequency hertz?
1600, which is the same as I'm transmitting on. And
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I'll receive you wherever you're at in the whole bandpass.
Right.
But I don't even see a trace from you.
Well,
Well, I've transmitted to you a couple of times.
Well, why don't you
Peter, are you seeing it?
nope.
just let it
I-
transmit? You don't have to just start it. It'll keep transmitting.
I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now to you.
Somebody's transmitting on 21. Well, on my dial, 2100 on my.
Oh, I see something right now up there about.
Yeah, it's
2000.
W5 LDA.
Yeah, W5 LDA. He's at +7 here on the Yagi. I see something at 1400, a blip. It went away though.
It was probably me. Yeah, I don't know why our dials are that far off. They shouldn't be, and I'm confused. I've got, as I said, I haven't made a contact on FT8 in forever, but
Well, you should be able to copy Mark Clayton.
no. What have I done here? I can see LDA printing out on my dial. He's 2100, but or 2095, but he's clearly not seeing me.
LDA,
Yeah, W5 LDA. Yeah,
are you calling him?
trying to respond to him. Yeah.
I'm not seeing you.
Well,
I see something at 1400.
I
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I see,
Yeah.
Peter.
oh,
I see you now.
yeah, I know why. I'm on the wrong antenna. Hang on. Let me explain what I mean. Let me just put this
I'm
on
glad
my
I've never done that.
That's lid of the day award.
Wow, your signal came up a little bit there.
Did it? Really? The workband trap dipole is closer to resonant on 50 megahertz than the 4080 trap dipole is, although the 4080 will work, but
Okay.
not today.
Your signal strength on the other antenna was 3. When you changed, it went to 16.
16 instead of
16.
3. Well, that's 13 better. So yay.
That's 2 S units. That's pretty good.
Yeah, LDA is still not answering me, but whatever. One thing at a
Well,
time.
now that you got your power up.
Yeah, I've still got something is not right on my setup here. And I don't know
W5
what.
LDA is calling CQDX. That's probably why he's not answering you.
Probably. Bastard.
Oh,
He may not consider Oklahoma DX. But you and Mark Clayton aren't that far apart, are you?
No.
I don't know. No, stop it, stop it, stop it.
LDA is in mountains.
Yeah. He's off the back of my antenna. And he's a +7 right now.
Yeah, why? I think I have my. I think I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know. Let's see if we can get Joe to talk to us while you guys are beating.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Joe, can you hear us? Can you talk? You want to say hi?
And Eric,
Eric's been around. He's probably we need to give him a hard time about putting up a 10-meter antenna. He said next week we can test it.
I'm here. I heard the guff in the background.
That's us.
I knew that was coming from Ken. It had to have been. I will. I told
ahead.
those guys. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, what kind of 10-meter antenna are you going to put up?
It's just a inverted V dipole I've got, and I think I'm going to hang it up on the mast I'm going to erect for my 2-meter 440 antenna for the base station here. So it's only going to, I think I don't know, it'll probably be up about 20 feet or so.
well, if you can, Mark, put it broadside to Europe.
Yeah. Put it on.
If you can, but you know what? It'll
If
work.
you can't, yeah.
And if you get bored, throw a CB on it.
Yeah.
I don't own one of those.
I do, and I've been looking at building a vertical thing for it. One of those, they call them T2TL antennas.
T2FD? T2TL, what's that?
I say I wouldn't waste a T2FD on CB.
No, yeah,
It's tune trap something, so I don't remember. T2LT maybe. It's made with coax basically.
Right. I think I'm going to have it up by this time next Tuesday. So you guys, if I don't have it in the air, you can definitely give me some hell.
that's
Oh
it.
heck, I may pay your way to come up to, if you do a nice job, I'll pay your way to come up to Indy and help me put some antennas up, man.
I'm all in. Let me know.
I might actually consider that.
I'm totally fine with that. I don't mind road trips.
Peter, I sent you transmit to you on 6.
Not seeing you at all. And I don't get too worried about it because I think I've got something screwed up, but I can't figure out what.
I was able to copy you, Peter, and you
Yeah, well, I know, but
mine and your frequency was off a little bit, but not drastic.
well, it was off more than I cared for.
Well, remember, we're talking about hertz.
I know,
I
but
had you at 1960, something like that, and you was at 2100 or something, or 20 something.
The just for reference, the 7610 is accurate to 9 parts per million. So at 50 hertz, that or 50 megahertz, that radio is plus or minus 450 hertz.
oh, we're on 6 meters, aren't we?
Mhm.
Oh,
This K3 is accurate right now within 1 hertz.
yeah, but I don't think Peters has got a GPS lock thing.
I don't. Although I do have the high stability crystal option in that 746. But that's when you're talking parts per million and you've got 50 of the million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your times synced?
Yeah, I did check that, Bill. That was the first thing I thought of, but yeah.
Talking hertz here. This is not like the old days when they drifted kilohertz.
No.
Swan 3 drifty.
Swan. Remember the Swan?
Oh yeah. Who used to have a drifty 350? Alan. Silent Key. He had a drifty 350.
Before we had digital modes, we didn't worry about a half a kilohertz drift on sideband because you couldn't tell the difference.
I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna do this. When my time comes up,
Does that involve a beer truck? Running you over?
huh? No.
I was gonna say he's checking his camera.
No, I was no, it's in a, the FT8's in a timed cycle, and I just, when I hit it, it was not timed to transmit. So I was waiting for it.
I'm used to the people doing the IT thing is when the IT guy gets hit by a beer truck.
Oh yeah, no. No, so I'm transmitting on 1000 on my FT8 on my WSJT screen.
Okay. So I'm decoding you at 875.
875. Wow. Okay.
So that's a few hundred hertz off. No big deal.
It's 125 hertz. 125 hertz. Yeah, that you're right. That's
not much.
That's not much. No, you're right. But why am I not seeing? Okay, so I'm now convinced. You've convinced me that I haven't screwed this up. So why am I not hearing Mark? That's the.
I just transmitted to you again.
Okay, well, I was just transmitting, so we're on the same cycle. I have TX even / first unchecked. So in fact, I'm just transmitting now.
Yeah, I see you over here. You got a big.
I seen you come up. Now I'm going to transmit.
Well, you got to wait till I'm done.
Well, it won't transmit until you're done.
Shouldn't, no.
Till the top of the minute.
I have a picture for us for a.
I see that. That's an interesting picture.
Who wore it better?
What is that, Mark?
Well, can you figure it out?
It's a connector, end of a connector.
Yeah, it's a power connector.
Man.
It's a Molex connector off of the back of Ed's Yaesu
lightning hit it.
Controller.
Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it took a strike.
Don't look good at all to me.
And not a lucky strike either.
It looks like it was smoking.
Yeah, it's the bottom left one has got some, you can see some deposition where it redeposited on the plastic to the right side of that cell. Yeah, he said, yeah, if I move the wire, it it's intermittent.
Huh, really?
Yeah. So he worked on showed me the other end pretty good on a picture. And I said, oh, it doesn't look too bad. And then he fired this shot to me and it was like, whoa.
And this is off of what radio?
It's his Yaesu controller, antenna rotator controller.
Oh, okay.
from that he got from David Derry. And I said, how long has this been acting weird? He said, oh, probably since I've had it. So I'm guessing the damage happened at David's house, but the controller still works fine as long as it gets a good connection.
Well, that's always
I think
true, right?
well, not necessarily. If it blew up, all the smoke let out of it, out of the controller, it'd be bad. But yeah, that's the controller or the cable for the controller. And I don't see how it works at all.
No,
Oh, do you see me yet, Peter?
I do not see you, and I don't understand why. I was starting to say, do you have TX even/first checked or unchecked?
Let me look here. Hold on.
It's right next to the frequency display on the
Unchecked.
Unchecked. I too am unchecked.
That's the
This
problem.
is a problem.
There's your problem.
Hang on. Don't change anything, Mark.
Okay.
Did you just feel an earthquake?
No, should I?
I don't know. I felt a little rumble.
What'd you have for dinner?
Barbecue.
You need your cooking again?
Barbecue.
Oh, I see snow on the ground.
Is that really a live shot, Don? That's like not a trick. You're just not doing that to make us feel better, right?
No, it's as live as it can be. See, I got Kitty right here. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Kitty right here and got me right here. Oh, there
All
you
I
go.
see
We
is
got me
that
right there.
giant connector.
Yeah, no, I'm just grabbing the camera and moving it. It's still coming down in a hurry, man. It's not
Oh, there. Oh my goodness.
it's not exactly blizzard by any means, but it is definitely coming down solid.
Call out the National Guard, man.
Yeah, well, they would in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
In
No,
Ohio, they would just laugh at this. They're Northeast Ohio. I'm not sure in Indianapolis. I still haven't got a good feed on that yet.
I just got a call from your bone doctor. He said, stay your ass inside.
Oh yes, most definitely. I hope you guys are still hearing me okay as I keep moving the stupid microphone around, which is connected with the camera.
Yeah, you're
But
good.
anyway, yes. Sarah said if I fall and break the other leg, she's leaving me. I just told her that would you please, before you leave, at least call 911.
Or put you out of our misery.
Or maybe just set it.
That or call 30-6, whichever works first.
Mark Clayton, I've been transmitting for a while.
I see you transmitting to me.
Okay. And you double click on my bar, right?
Yes.
Double click on the call sign.
And it populates the generate standard message thing with all the standard message things, right?
Yep.
And you push enable TX.
Got it.
And let it run.
Yeah, there's not much more to it than
that. Don't do anything else.
Now, when you hit the tune, let me just, before I shoot my mouth off here, hang on a second. If you hit the tune button,
first do
you could go into transmit. And if you don't, that's a problem.
Yeah, do a halt transmit and then hit the tune button.
Right. Yes, right. I just verified that, in fact. Because I see nothing and I should see something. Huh? What's that, Ken?
I was asking Mark if he can see that he has RF out on your transmitter. Is it keying the transmitter and show RF out?
Yes.
You're not going into a dummy load, are you?
Nope. Going out to a end-fed 9-to-1 antenna on the roof.
Like that 9-to-1's eating up all your signal.
Well, I wonder if audio is going out the.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in an SSB radio, right? I mean, if you just key the mic, nothing. If you just key the transmitter, nothing happens until you actually put signal in there.
But you're seeing power, right?
Huh?
Mark, you're seeing power.
Yes.
How much power are you running?
100 watts.
That's plenty.
I'm
I should be
running
able to hear
80.
you easy.
You're gonna have to build a dipole for 6 meters.
Yeah, it looks like it because it's showing it's transmitting just fine, but
Yeah, that infed is just not doing it for 6 meters.
no,
I guess.
no.
I would have thought though. I don't know.
Should be able to get across town though.
Well, kind of what I was thinking.
Well, now that's interesting. What it's showing here when it's receiving, it's 50.313. When it transmits, it's 50.312.
125. Yeah.
You got
No,
because
just 50.132.
that's a setting within WSJT that tells the radio. It basically centers your transmitted signal in the radio's transmit passband. So it fiddles with it to get it into the right spot.
It's doing just fine. Yeah, I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now.
What radio are you on?
I'm on the Yaesu FT991A.
not sitting split mode or anything, is it?
Do
Well,
what?
yeah, probably is. This is software. If you've got it set to rig, it will use the split feature on your transmitter.
You don't need to do that. The program takes care of all of that.
Yeah, you can do it
the
that
program.
way too.
The program is doing this.
You don't need any split turned on your radio.
No. Well, it keeps transmitting to you, Peter, but
yeah, but I'm not hearing nothing.
You seeing any power go out of the radio, Mark?
Yeah, I do.
So the meter's kicking up to 100 watts or so.
Yep.
Wow, I would have thought that's really weird.
Unless something is not set right, that I just don't know what it is.
Well, strange you can receive. Seems like you should be able to get to Peter's house anyway. How far are you guys apart?
I was just checking online here. I don't know where he lives. Don't you live in Norman?
No, I live up here on southeast Oklahoma City. I live just off of Bryant. And
yeah, but still.
You don't live too far from me then.
Nope.
No, I'm just north of Northeast 27th off of Bryant. I'm in that neighborhood on the east side there.
See, click on show map and it says.
Yeah, I should be able to hear you. You're as close to me as you are to Peter.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm 13 miles from you according to QRZ. So yeah.
What are you transmitting on? 5123?
313.
313.
53.
Actually, it's 312 is what it's showing.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, 50.313 is the default frequency
That's
for
the dial frequency.
FT8. Yeah.
Set the dial frequency on your transceiver to 50.313. Mark, it says you're 21.7 miles from me. On QRZ.
Yeah, I would have thought even with a not particularly efficient antenna, I should still be able to hear something.
You would think so.
on FT8 particularly.
Yeah.
Have you got a watt meter?
No. So now I'm trying to decide if it's doing the power out.
Is radio getting? There you go. Radio getting warm.
Yeah.
Well, back in the old days, we used a light bulb for a dummy load.
We had a lot of dummies.
Yeah.
I'll have to play with it this week and see if I can figure out if I'm actually transmitting or not.
Yeah.
I'll play with it this week.
What rig are you using, Mark?
I'm using the Yaesu FT991A.
Doesn't the light come on when you transmit or something?
Oh yeah. Light comes on just like it's supposed to.
And the power meter goes up to 100 watts.
It's not showing it on my screen here, but the RF power is set to 100 watts.
No, not on the screen, on the radio.
That's what I'm saying. On my radio screen, it's showing RF power is set at 100 watts, but it wasn't showing that on the wattage on the meter.
313 is a perfectly legal SSB spot. If you key your mic on there and speak into your microphone.
Let me try that.
Lower or upper?
Always upper. Everything good is upper side.
You want me
Ben.
to just do my call on there or something?
Does that mean I'm upper sideways?
Peter?
Say again?
Peter, do you want me to just do my call?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
N5AZQ testing. N5AZQ testing.
I hear you. No, you're not moving the meter, but I hear you. I suspect your computer audio is not actually going into the radio.
Do it again, Mark.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself off of the Zoom.
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing you somewhere.
I heard him. I heard him
Yeah,
way
I'm
up
hearing
here.
Through Zoom. But
Yeah, I put my headset up by the
I
speaker.
heard him through Zoom, but I didn't hear him on my radio.
You need to work Michigan while you got him.
Oh, God.
I couldn't hear the
look
weak
at-
signal, but I heard the weak voice.
Look at
Yeah,
Mark's
you did?
test pattern.
Isn't there a meter on your transceiver that when you talk into it will move up with your audio? Does it do that?
N5AZQ. Yes.
Okay. When you
Does it do
transmit,
that when you're in FT8? Does it do that? Does it needle come up like you're getting audio into it?
Let me try that. No, it's not.
There's your problem.
there's your problem, I think. Yep.
There's an adjustment probably on your, where are you feeding that audio in at? Is it in the back of the transceiver or the mic input or what?
There's one cable that you plug into the radio and plug into the computer. That's all there is to it for hookup.
Oh, has
That's
it got USB?
Is it a USB cable?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
a special cable that just simply it's designed to work with the 991A and the
Oh, you got a signal
and-
link, don't you?
no. It's just one cable plugs in the back of the radio and plugs right into the computer and you're ready to go. It's that
Okay,
simple.
well, somewhere there's an audio gain control for that. Probably in the menu.
Yep.
In the menu on the radio.
Yes.
actually on your computer.
Yeah, that's where it starts to get stupid because there's usually like 3 different places where you can adjust the gain.
Yeah.
on the radio, on the computer, in the software itself, and it's a pain in the butt.
Is this the
No
same
question.
computer that you're using for Zoom?
Yes.
'Cause I never could get mine to work both places, both on my headset and on my radio at the same time. I had to do one or the other with the USB. I never could get it to.
Oh, I'll bet you that's what it is.
Never
Sam,
could get
I-
my computer to understand that I had two different things going on.
Yeah, I'll bet you that's where it is.
I think you got it, Sam. I think you figured it out. What
I
you need is you need 2 sound cards.
Yeah.
Or
Hold
more.
on. Okay. Let me try something. I'm going to switch off the microphone here straight for the setup for the radio. Hold on. And then I will try to transmit to you, Peter.
Somebody
I'm
told
watching.
me about this thing called virtual audio streaming. It's something you install on your computer where you can.
Virtual audio VAC will work too. Virtual audio cable.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I just got USB sound dongles for my radios to keep them all separate.
Yeah, but that one's going to go through the virtual channel because it doesn't have
Oh yeah.
a sound card. That's a
Yeah.
smart radio.
Well, I'm not seeing a signal. And
The
I
other thing
was,
is, what's the audio set at? The audio output of his.
Yeah, I don't know. but I could understand what he was. I could hear his call sign. Just I held my mic up to the speaker,
No, that sounded good.
and that's. I mean, his signal's low, but that's plenty for FT8. If he was actually
yeah.
putting FT8 tones out, I decode him, no sweat,
I mean, we could hear his audio.
through my mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through your mic, through Zoom. Wonder what his audio out is on that WSJTX.
That's a good question.
How about on your computer audio? What's it set at?
Yeah, like I said, this is where it gets hairy real fast because there's like 18 places
Yeah.
to set
Yeah.
it all. There's an audio tab within WSJTX. Then Windows has its own audio thing.
Yeah. Do a right click on the speaker button and go
Yeah,
to,
you can go crazy with all that stuff.
open sound card settings.
I'm running Voice Meter, which is that audio.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I want to do that because each program shows up as a channel in that, right, Mark?
Yep.
Voice meter?
Yeah,
Voice
MEETR. TER.
Eater.
There's
Yeah, voice meter with 2
three
E's.
programs: a Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear.
No,
Depends how much-
the names are sillier than that.
Banana, potato, and
Yeah,
something. It is.
you think he's joking? He's not.
Banana and potato.
I'm running banana here and I'm running potato at the office. And it's really cool because you can, I've got headphones, I've got two speaker sets at the office. So, it's got like 4 or 5 outputs and works out really well.
It's like that, but in software. Can you see
But
my
yeah,
mixer there?
And it makes, I've been a software guy or an audio engineer guy since I was like 10, and it still makes my head spin.
So which one do you like better? I mean, you're running 2 of them. Which one's?
Its size, the banana fits on the
You're
laptop.
saying the
display.
bigger the banana, the better? Is that?
That's what I'm hearing.
No. The potato is bigger.
Oh,
It has more inputs and outputs is the difference. You can record. It's got a little cassette deck in the front screen. It's really kind of cool.
Mark, I have a solution for you. Mark
So-
Clayton,
Okay. What's that?
get another computer. 2 computers. One
Yeah.
for Zoom and one for digital mode.
Yeah.
I'm
I got that. I
serious
got
about
that
it.
problem solved. I got a solution for that. I tried that. I switched it like Sam said, and I could hear the audio tone in the headset.
Okay. So
But
you
it was
just gotta figure out how to get it into the radio instead.
Right. Well, that's
Okay.
simple. Unplug the microphone headset from this computer and put it in my laptop and do the Zoom on it, and then just do the radio through this one here.
But see, your radio should show up as a sound device. If it's a single USB connection from your computer to your radio, it should show up as its very own sound device to which you can route all your audio to and from it.
Are you on that? Machine
Share
right
your
now?
screen. Let him
Yeah.
share his screen, Mark.
Let's make co-host.
But no, what it is here is that I've got this computer automatically adjusts depending on what you're using. So if it's just the radio, it will switch the audios for the ones that's in there for the codec for that. If it's on the microphone headset, it automatically switches to the microphone headset, not the radio. So like
you can override all that stuff.
I did override it. And like I said, I heard it in the headphones. I heard the tone when it transmitted.
Okay, so now you just got to route it out to the radio.
Well, how do you route it out to the radio?
Through the software.
Yeah.
On WSGTX.
Where on that do you go to make that change?
You go to
settings, audio.
Settings, yeah.
You go to file.
Well, file, settings.
Settings.
Audio.
Okay.
And then audio.
You have
and
the sound.
It is set up already. It's already set up for what it's supposed to be for the radio.
It's got the 2 Yaesu drivers or whatever they are in there.
Yes.
Huh.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you is my computer, the smart computer here automatically switches for whatever audio you're using.
Yeah, but that can, I mean.
But apparently it hasn't switched to the right way to get the sound over to the radio right now.
Apparently.
Well, when I was playing with FT8 on mine, I had to unplug my headset and then unplug and then replug my radio in, and then it would see my radio and I could do FT8.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, but it wouldn't do both at the same time. It would only do one output at a time. That's why I was looking at one of those software things to be able to have multiple channels.
That's really odd because I'm on a Windows 10 machine. I'm talking on a USB headset through Zoom, and I've also got WSJTX running, which talks to the sound card that I have set up specifically for my radio, which is similar to what Mark's doing. He just avoids the sound card part, the physical sound card part, and
Did you say you have a dongle sound card? Dongle?
I use a USB sound dongle-y thing with audio wires to the back of the radio. But just imagine that little sound card is actually in my radio, and it's the same thing. It's an independent sound device from
and it has
this.
USB.
Yeah, but see, I see it this your computer has a sound card and it's operating one of those things, and then that external is the sound card. So you've really got 2 sound cards.
Oh no, I've got
well
at least
2. Maybe.
3 or 4.
I'm sorry, I underestimated you, Peter. But
well, I've got one for the scanner. I've got one for the 746. The headset itself is its own sound card both ways, and then there's one in the computer, and then I've got mics on the cameras and stuff. And I'm able to decode and have QSOs on WSJT while I'm talking to you, goobers. So
is that full duplex or half duplex?
On which?
I'm just kidding you.
Oh, I don't know. Because I see those settings on sound cards and I don't really understand. I mean, it all sounds like it's full duplex, except I don't think it really is. I think it's really flicking back and forth real fast, but.
Well, I think Sam had the right idea on the sound card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you guys proved that the radio's working.
Yes,
in Michigan,
absolutely.
Right?
His radio is definitely working. He's putting RF out into the ionosphere. Well, okay, the atmosphere anyway. But
I have this.
I don't know how far it goes.
I have this little external sound card. I'll hold it up here and see if you can see it. that I've been using for this headset
Yeah.
that I've got on, but everybody says I've got a whine when I've got it plugged in. So I bought this new thing. And
Oh,
it's really,
have they never talked to you in person?
oh, thank you, Peter. Yeah.
No, I'm
apparently
doing
not.
something very similar. Mine is a cheap,
But
no name Chinese eBay thing, and it works okay. I don't.
now I've got this
No, I
thing
don't know
that
if there's a
doesn't have
whine,
any
actually.
buttons on it. It just looks like a Y. And when, it comes out of the USB and then it splits into two 3.5 females. And I can't really, maybe I can show you. This is where I've got my.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'm whining with it, but I decided I'd try it. I bought 2 or 3 different things here so I can get rid of my whine.
Your audio sounds good.
Yeah, I've never
So-
heard of wine on
so-
here before. So
I have.
Yeah, not tonight.
No, not tonight. Back for the last few months, I've heard something, and I always thought he was running his printer, his 3D
Yeah,
printer.
that's what I've been accused of.
Yeah.
It's,
But that's gone.
it's like
Well,
way gone.
That noise is gone. So
Sam?
whatever you did, Sam,
Well, I
stay
got
with
rid
it.
of this little sound card. Just use this little
Yeah.
dongle thing.
Well,
It's
I don't know what.
Huh.
Sam,
What do you-
what I wanted to ask you, Sam, was, did anybody else report this whining other than your wife?
No, actually,
Gordon-
it was Mark
Gordon
Clayton.
Hudson.
It was Mark Clayton that objected to my whining the most. So, is he even listening?
Gordon said he was listening to YouTubes, and I had heard it. I just couldn't figure out who it was coming from. I wasn't paying enough attention.
I'm glad I got rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I thought it was a 3D printer, like you said. The second thought was, it's a 3D printer.
Well, I put this on.
all right. Yeah.
Thought that would take care of it. That didn't work. But anyway, now this new little thing was, and it doesn't appear to have any electronics in it. It's just a USB on one end and this little.
Well,
It's electronics.
they're using those transistors now, and they're very small. So
Yeah, the glass tubes are gone.
yeah, the
Probably a little
tubes are.
too-
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it just looks like it. Okay,
There's that end, and then it comes down
look at
to
that.
this that splits into these two cables, and goes down to these two.
I mean, it just looks like an adapter, basically, right?
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
one for
wow.
I got one for my audio gear. 2 phones, phone plugs, and it's a USB plugs into the computer. Looks like a guitar cord. I actually got it from Sweetwater, the audio folks.
Yeah, this one just looks like, it looks just like the thing I use a similar looking thing so I can have 2 Morse keys plugged in at the same time, except it doesn't have a USB on one end. It has all 3.5s, but it's it doesn't look like it has anything electronics in it, but I'm glad I got rid of the wine. That's important. Now I don't know what to do with these other 2 I bought.
Oh,
Sell them at a flea market. That's
No,
what
no,
it
no.
is.
Other radio. You've got other radios, right?
Well, other computers, yeah, but
No, other radios. Don't you have more than one radio? Come on.
I got lots of radios, but this is hooked to my
Well-
computer, not to my radio.
Well, but you can take the audio out of those radios and put them into your computer and do stuff with them now,
Mm.
separately from your other ones.
You
See,
can
my
use them all
ICOM's like
together.
Mark's. Mine's got a special cable that goes USB right into my back of my 7300.
Yeah,
And
but that's not your only radio. You've got other radios. I know you do.
just 1 or 2.
Okay, Peter. I'm going to try it again with you now. I'm on a different setup.
But
Okay. All right. I am receiving.
I'm monitoring also.
Me too. Finally.
Hey,
So
I hear tones.
I see a signal down toward the
Hey, I just
Yeah.
got called.
900.
I just got called. Somebody called me.
That must
Not-
be a mistake.
You mean something worked?
We fixed something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try my
Oh.
other antenna. The 2040-80 meter antenna didn't do with a darn.
Now, I answered you. Did you see my reply?
Ooh, now I'm seeing something. You know, you put a 6 meter antenna on there, it makes a difference.
Yes, I just received you.
Woohoo!
N5AZQ, this is N5UWY plus 01.
Okay,
My place.
I'm
Minus
seeing-
17 from Peter.
I'm seeing both signals right now.
See?
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Woo!
Why am I hearing a whine or the tone?
Not
in
me.
that?
I'm not even there.
It's Sam.
I'm not. I'm over on 40 meters.
It's Sam.
No, when mine transmits, why am I hearing a loud whine?
Because you're sharing the audio channel.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Right,
I'm
those
not.
are-
No, it's not. I'm hearing it through with my radio.
You made an FT8 contact. Woo!
Did you get a 73 and all the good
I did.
numbers?
I did.
See, I'm not hearing him. I just heard you. But I've got a pretty crappy 6 meter verticals leaning on the house. So
DNL's calling him now.
I was say somebody make some noise, but I don't. Nope. Peter, just FYI, my frequency came in at 1028 on that last one.
When I was transmitting,
Correct.
we're 28 hertz apart.
Hot diggity.
I just sent to.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any
I'm
of that.
receiving Ken now.
I see you. You didn't start at the beginning on the other transmission, so I didn't decode you.
Yeah.
There's a tone. Look at that, folks. Let's see.
How about that?
Data
Two
transmission.
contacts.
All right.
2 contacts on 6. Way to go.
How about
Awesome.
that?
Awesome.
My very first transmissions.
I'm proud of you.
Very
Put
good.
them in the log.
Peter, by the what, Mr. Peter, by the way, did you get my email?
Yeah. Oh, yes. For next week, yes. Or week after, yeah. Whenever it is.
The 6th. Yeah.
The 6th, yeah. Yes, I did. I haven't
Good.
replied to it yet, obviously.
Okay. Just want to make sure you got it.
Yeah. I got it.
That way I can do more than 6.
Well, you can do 10.
I know, but
Okay.
right now, for obvious reasons.
Hey, you're in the log over here, Mark.
Yep.
All right.
Are you on Logbook of the World?
No, never had a reason to set it up because I never transmitted.
You do now,
Do now.
and I'll upload this and
So
you'll
will
have
I.
contact.
All
Mark
right.
Klein, what are we looking at on your screen?
That is FTA
Channel 4.
transmission. No, that's
I mean, what's the
other
software?
screen. Other screen. That is my Flex radio. That's the Flex Power SDR is what it's called. That's the software that runs my Flex 1500, the cheapy
Oh,
Flex.
Okay.
So that's actually just the display that runs the whole thing. It's
pretty
transmitting right now. That's the transmit signal you see
Yeah.
coming up. And then it'll flip back over to receive. And it's going to receive. The coolest feature of the whole stupid software is that, watch it carefully. We're going to hit the ID button. And come on, transmit. Oh, man.
Are you transmitting on 6 meters FTA?
There it goes. Oh, that's FT8.
On
I
6
am
meters?
transmitting, but I have a very bad antenna.
Are you on 6 meters?
Correct.
I don't see a thing on the screen.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a
Me neither,
vertical.
and I'm way closer than you are.
I heard Peter, it's minus 17, and he's not hearing me at all.
Yeah, minus 17 for how far apart we are is very bad.
Yeah, it
I was
may be.
gonna say I don't see you either. So
It may be on the ground. I'm seeing minus I'm seeing 20 dB of noise. That's
What-
9 plus 20.
What kind of SWR do you have?
I have no idea. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, I have a dummy load. It's like 1-to-1.
Yeah, it should be pretty. It's a vertical tune for that, so it can't be that bad unless it's shorted out or fallen in the ground or something. But I heard Peter. Let's see. Let's go to screen 1.
Somebody's transmitting.
I just keyed up.
Oh, okay.
There's transmit. That's key screen 1, which is my transmits, and Mark's or Peter's receive coming in here.
No, I'm not transmitting. That was Ken.
Well, that was earlier.
Oh, okay.
That was at 4300, so 5 minutes ago.
So Mark Klein, do you have a transceiver that will transmit all mode on 432?
No, I do not.
So I don't either. It'd be a transverter for me.
I'm thinking that a 9700 might have to be in my future if that works. That's the
Damn you.
That's the that's the radio that I was gonna.
You and frickin' Ed, man.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he got one because of you, I think. But he loves that radio, and
I need to get my little 1296 printed circuit board Yagi in the air so I can work him on 1296.
You should. He's got a 1296 antenna up.
No.
He's got a tri-band 2 meter 440 and 1296 up.
Well, look at that antenna program, Peter. You could build a 1296 Yagi pretty easy. The elements aren't very long.
I've got one of those printed circuit board antennas. I just got to hook it all up and put it, more than 6 inches above the ground, and well, maybe a lot more than 6 inches, but I got to find it first. But
Okay,
I was going to say something, but 432. Yeah, I have a 910. Almost, it's the predecessor of the 9700 by.
Yeah, I know what that is.
I have never finished my interface box for the connectors on the back, and that's on my never-ending to-do list.
Isn't the 910 a 2-band?
Unless you've got the 1.2 gig module, which I made sure I got the 1.2 gig module when I bought it. So
you can transmit. You could do EME on that.
Yeah, I could.
Okay, Peter, there's your Yagi.
With those 6 inches at the end there, the reflector at the back.
The reflector is 3 19/64.
That's what I meant. Yeah, 3 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. And the longest, the driven element's 4 13/64.
How long is the boom on that?
I put a
27 inches.
9 foot long boom, 32 elements.
Oh, jeez.
17.584 gain.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man, you can do EME with that.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find my beam.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put something up for 6 meters. What do the 6 meter net guys use for horizontal or vertical?
Most all of it's probably horizontal. Not too many 6 meter mobile rigs around.
I probably need to switch then. I'll need to put a 6 meter element on this fan dipole would work. What's Peter trying to show us here?
That's his print circuit. Yagi. It's got a director, huh?
Oh, jeepers.
Driven element and a director. Oh, it's got some more on the back there.
That's the
back view, yeah.
That's cool.
So that's a driven element and a director.
Hook it up and point it towards Ed.
Yeah, I've got the, it's designed for a little, I don't know if you can see it there. Autofocus on this camera squirrely.
Your shirt's really good though.
Thank you. A little PC board mount SMA goes there, and I think I bought one of those for it. I've just never put it all together. I've actually got 2 of them. These are like, I think I got both of them for less than $10. So from like that all came with it. $12 for two of them.
Where'd you get them?
WA5. What's printed on here? WA5 VJB. It's down in Texas.
Pretty easy to build a little Yagi.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
He's got a log periodic.
When did I buy this? I probably don't want to know when I bought it because it's probably a long time ago, and yeah, it's a long time ago. Just found out. Okay.
Who is president? Let's see. Yagi antennas, $12.50, $9, $8 each. $8 each.
Oh, they gone up.
That's pretty. I was gonna say, that's pretty good price for a 30-cent piece of board. Nifty. Okay, we fixed the radio. We got one transmitting. I got to build an antenna. Who else has got problems, stories? Snow's still coming down in Indy.
We dug out a few problems here tonight, didn't we?
We did.
The good Elmer night when people go away, being able to do stuff they couldn't do before. It's very good.
Oh, I was going to say guarding their wallets, and that's what Ken.
Well, true.
Ken and I are doing right now.
True enough. Yeah.
There's Mike, KE5ASN. Hi, Mike. See you slide in.
Yeah, I finally snuck in for a little bit.
Are you waiting for a radio from me?
No.
No, we got ours.
Yeah.
No,
I am.
No,
I am.
am.
Yeah. Mark and I are both waiting for free radios from Mark. Right, Mark?
Yeah.
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 No.
Mark knows which one I'm talking about.
9,700.
No. It's a lot cheaper than that.
No. I've got one, and I can't remember who it was. It's on my desk, and I can't remember who was looking for it. But I dropped yours off last weekend, didn't I?
Yeah. Last Saturday.
Did you? Did it work? Did you get it running? Did you talk to somebody?
Well, I don't know really what I'm doing, but yeah, I've talked to a number of people since then.
You've listened here for how long, and you haven't figured out we don't know
We
what
don't
we're
know
doing
what
either.
we're doing.
I was talking, I forget the guy's name in his call, but he was in South Korea, and he was riding his bicycle as he was talking to me. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Oh, so you've actually keyed the radio and talked to somebody.
This is, I'm going to guess this is DMR, but
Yeah,
Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
That's the famous DMR guy. There's Lee Greenleaf talks to him almost every day.
I've heard him several times on DMR. Yeah.
Have you? Yeah. He's famous for that.
I don't think that counts as a DX contact, though. Sorry.
Technically, it does not. But for a first couple contacts, it's pretty deadgum cool.
What were you on when you were talking with him?
Whichever that worldwide Norman.
Oh, okay.
DMR.
Usually WW worldwide.
Yeah. Norman's set up.
I can't remember his story, but I talked to him like 3 or 4 years ago, and I haven't talked to him for a long time. But I know everybody comes back talking to that guy.
Yeah, he's on. I listen just about every evening. He's on all the time.
Yep. Good. So you made a contact. You figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably made a dozen contacts so far, something like that.
Oh, good.
Great.
Good. Now you're hooked. Now, see, we'll get you on this HF stuff, and then we'll get you on like what Ken and I are talking about doing, Earth, Moon, Earth. Send signals off the moon, bounce them off the moon, and bring them back. We'll get you hooked up.
Really, man, huh?
Yeah.
Peter ever pulls that hook out there, just dollars hanging off the end of it.
Yeah, Peter Core down here. I don't know if he's listening to us, but Peter Core down here is your neighbor. He's about a half mile north of you, and he has more gadgets and gizmos. And I talked to Ed today on the phone, Ed Hatch, and he says every time Peter walks by, it costs me money. He has stuff to buy. So, but yeah, Peter Core is his name, and he's Cambridge, just a little bit north of you.
How about that?
I'm going to be a supplier.
Whenever we was at the Ardmore Hamfest, I think it was year before last, Mark, I seen Peter down there. He brought some stuff down there to sell. Remember that?
He always does.
But he was never at his booth, but he told me his wife wanted him to get rid of some of that stuff, but there's no way he could sell it if he wasn't at his booth to sell it. So he had that figured out. He took it, but that was about it. Isn't that right, Peter? He's
Is
not
he?
listening.
Oh,
he's probably got his
probably
wife sitting there
driving,
yelling at him.
You told me it didn't sell.
Peter, it's your fault. I just switched over to 10 meters on FTA and it's humming.
Go for it, man.
I'm tempted to.
Well, yeah.
Nothing's stopping you.
I said, what's stopping you?
DX or is it stateside stuff?
There's one right now in Cuba.
There you go.
Get it.
CO, work him.
You'll understand.
Rotate your antenna.
You ignore us.
Oh yeah, it's busy. Yeah, you're not.
Oh
kidding.
yeah, look at that.
All right, I'm going to try the one in Cuba.
Do it.
Peter, go in there and skunk him. Go get it.
No.
Come on, get him.
I've got Cuba worked. It's
Get
fine.
him. Get him. Make a
CM2
pile up.
RSV.
I can't. Not 10 meters. No dadgum good either.
See him.
Nope.
Well, I tried so far.
Bill Baker's probably
no
working.
response.
Well,
hang on.
Hang on. Yeah.
Come on.
Good God.
Brazil working the
Jeez.
KP4. There's a cube in the CM2. That's cube also.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And there's a Brazil calling CQ.
HI8 on 40.
It's all
I'm on a 6 meter antenna.
it's semi-automated, so just let the software do the work. And
Yeah. Don't transmit right on his frequency.
no, that never works. Oh, well, I mean it does, but find us. I tend to find a spot to transmit, and I lock my transmitter frequency.
Yeah.
And then just follow the
Find a blank spot.
Yep.
Double click there and then hold TX frequency.
Yep.
And stay there.
Yep.
CX
Completely agree. Completely agree.
Okay, that Uruguay is the CX7 BBR. It's blasting in here, and my antenna is actually pointed toward the west coast.
He's blasting into Shawnee. He's not blasting into East Norman.
He's on 1578 hertz.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing him.
Oh, 40's hopping if you get the right antenna hooked up.
No, I'm on a 6 meter antenna.
Yeah. I was on the wrong antenna and 40 was nothing.
I'm on a compromise antenna here for 10, so.
Okay.
This is my radio display, and it's showing in the center all those little trails or digital signals coming flying in. YV5. Who's YV5?
Venezuela.
Oh, they're minus 13. They're just blowing in. Jeepers. YV5NR. YV5NR.
Well, that's part of this, right?
CO2, who's CO2? Is that
Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba?
Cuba.
That's on 40. PY2.
Brazil.
Brazil.
This is trivia night. You got to get the right frequencies or the right call signs. Let's see.
I'm not, if N5AZQ is transmitting, I'm not printing them. So
I was transmitting to the Cuban one, but nothing.
you're on 10 meters, yeah?
Yeah.
And you double clicked on him first, right? And it
Yeah.
populated and everything? Okay.
Yep. Nothing. Probably just can't hear me.
Oh, St. Luca is on too. It's J69.
Where, on 10?
Yeah.
What antenna do you have?
I'm on my 6-meter antenna.
Is it a Yagi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. I can see the CM2 RSV, but he's minus 16 here. So
I got a minus 11.
yeah, that's enough to. Well, I should say from my station, if I see a minus 11, I can usually work them. That doesn't hold true for all stations, but.
Okay, the J69 and is a -8 here on the 6-meter antenna. St. Luca.
You have some kind of special signal magnet, evidently, because
There's also a HI.
okay, stop already.
Two HIs. J69 and that station in Uruguay.
Make him stop. 9 Alpha 7. Who's that?
Croatia.
Oh, that's Croatia, but that's not on.
It's not on 10. Oh,
It's on
40.
40.
On 40, yeah.
That KC4 is almost Antarctica.
Yes, it is.
It isn't, but it almost is.
Yeah. CX7 still blasting in here, and PU3.
You're on the same 10-meter band as the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
He's just in the twilight zone.
Yeah.
Apparently.
KG4 right here too.
A real one?
No.
Oh.
Used to be. KG4 was the South Pole. What is it now?
No, KC4 was the South Pole, and it still is if it's
Yeah.
USA and USN and
Yeah, this guy's KG4 has a
KG4 is and still is if it's a 2x2 is Guantanamo.
this KC4 has a grid square of EL96. That's
Yeah,
Florida.
that's different. Yeah.
J69 blasting in a -7. Cuba's a -2 here. That's CM2.
Minus 18 here when he just CQ'd there. Somebody needs to do some antenna work, and I'm not naming names, but
Are you seeing the PY5JO? He's a -4 here.
no, I'm not seeing the PY5J.
Hit him, Kim. Hit him, Kim.
You guys need an antenna.
Yeah, clearly. I have a 10 and 6 fan dipole, and I've had mechanical issues with it because I used flex weave, and it just wants to, as soon as you put any tension on it, it wants to undo the spiral.
Yeah.
And with the spacers, I have very special N5HZR custom made spacers on it, and they just go and the 6 ends up wrapped around the 10, and that doesn't work that way. So I gotta solve that. It's hanging in the air, but it's not resonant on anything right now.
Oh,
Well,
crap. I just worked that YAV5.
oh boy, were you out of band? You're a
No.
novice, aren't you?
No, I got means I got a log. Holy crap. I don't have anything set up. I clicked the button. It was like, surely that'll never go through.
Who's KI5JWS?
No idea.
No.
He's in Oklahoma. He's trying to make contact with the Cuban.
Really? I'm not seeing 10 meters, right? 2807.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It says his name is Bruce Hart. He's in Oklahoma City on Country Club Drive.
Well, he's trying to contact the one down in Cuba.
Okay,
Did you find that guy that needs to do some antenna work, Peter?
I'm gonna call him tomorrow and see. Oh, there he is, KF5 JWS. He just worked the guy in Ohio.
Well,
I do see him. I take that back.
There's a PU3 VOX. That's a good call. Vox. And
PU is also Brazil, I think.
HI3 Yankee.
That's Dominican Republic.
How does this crap log? If you haven't said it.
PY5JO, I do see him. Minus 19.
Well, where you been?
But now, Mark, that WSJT has its own log, but you can also tell it that you'd rather it log to another logging program that you have.
That's what I'm saying. Did it log what I just did, or
Yeah, it does.
It automatically logs what you made contact with.
Yes.
But you can set it up to set it to a different log.
Right. And that's the way I have mine set up. But that internal log has come in handy. I just let it run. It's probably 50 gigs by now, but it's handy if you screw something up in your regular log like I have, and I go back and pull out those QSOs from the WSJTX log because they're in amateur data interchange format, and you just
there's also a text file in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it should be in.
So this will
ADIF.
save in a can you pull it off the log anywhere? Off the
Yes, you
Yes.
can.
on
You
this
can
machine?
go to File and then Open Log Directory.
Yep.
And you'll see it in there.
Now, what program?
Yeah, mine's 100 megs.
What log program are we using for field day?
Yeah, N3 FJP.
That speaks ADIF.
Yeah.
N3 what?
FJP Fox Juliet Papa. And if you're going to set it up on your machine, I can give you a code to do that.
Yeah.
Well, the
I'll need to do digital.
The trick is that you should use whatever log you want, but make sure that it exports and imports the ADI data interchange format, and then it doesn't matter.
Most all of them do that now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
In fact,
wait a minute. This
N3 what? N3
FJP Foxtrot.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, it was FJP. Okay, that's why it didn't come up. I'll put that in, and then I'll have it to where it'll automatically transfer the contacts over to it.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't work the guy, so I'm good. Somebody else came in and N8 MRB came in and gave us 73. Okay, never mind. No panic.
That's on 40, right?
Somebody worked that K8EL.
I'm just looking at, it's actually my log file is only 194K. It's the all.txt that's 100 megs because that has everything that's ever been decoded by my computer.
You probably can delete that or.
But I might need it. There could be a quiz later.
What was the guy's call sign on Country Club Drive?
KI5JWS.
JWS.
Yes. Yeah, he just transmitted that, or just.
Yeah, he's doing it now.
With KE8.
That's what I said. Somebody K8EL. That's Canada.
What?
What?
K8,
Oh,
K8 is not Canada.
That's US.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's Ohio.
Okay, what was this call sign again?
The KI5JWS call?
Yeah, JWS. Okay.
Juliet Whiskey Sierra.
Huh. I used to live on Country Club Drive.
Yeah, that says Country Club Circle.
Yeah, that's nowhere close to Country Club Drive.
Okay.
So,
I'm,
who else is full of problems? Go ahead.
I am going to hit the red button here and go away.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm glad Mark was able to make QSOs. That makes me happy.
That's
Yay.
good team. Way to go.
Fix your antenna, Peter.
Yes, I'm going to talk to that guy. I'm going to talk to that guy and
Yeah.
see what he can. Yeah,
I need to see a man about an antenna.
Exactly. All right. See you guys later.
See you later,
All right.
Peter.
Later, Peter.
7-3, Peter.
Night, night, Peter.
Say good night, John boy. Anybody else that got any problems, troubles, questions,
Radios.
concerns, issues?
Hey, Mark, this is Steve.
Yo, Steve.
I got an email from you yesterday or a couple of days ago about Aries.
Yeah. What do you need to know?
Well, what gives? I think I did that about 2.5 years ago.
We switched websites. So we got a whole new setup. Let me see if I can put that on the screen. But that will let you get into the new website. ariesok.org. .org. There it is.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, since it took 2.5 years to get registered, does that mean it's going to be 3 or 4 years before you call?
Actually, it's taken more like 5.5 years to get registered, but you got in late in the game. The goal with this system was to allow us to do some better communications, and that's what we're all trying to do. So we've got 800 folks that I transferred over to this system, and we got about 100 that have logged in. We'll go check and look at it. But the cool thing is it'll let you look at members report and you'll see the members of the Cleveland County area. And then we'll be able to send messages to that list and move them on to the next level. So we can do a lot better communications. Training information's there, antenna stuff. If you want to build an NVIS, if Peter's antenna guy will build you an antenna, that would be great. How to join, how to get in counties. So if you want to look at counties, you're technically in which county?
Grady.
Grady. See, and I think Grady has one of those special slots here, which means there's no emergency manager for the big county of Grady. And I just think you would make an excellent person to put their contact information in here so we could get Grady County on the map. Don't you?
I don't know.
Well, who else in Grady County is there?
Actually, I was going to ask you about that, Mark, concerning Canadian County.
Oh, what's Canadian?
I looked it up last night after the net, and there's nobody there.
Well, that would be really nice. We could have two of you guys be emergency coordinators for those two counties. Actually, today, I think I got 3 or 4 people from Canadian County that signed in today.
So do complete idiots qualify for that position?
Well, I've been an
Asking
EC
for
for
a friend.
I've been an EC for 3 or 4 years. I'm going to say yeah. The goal with the EC is kind of to just wrangle the cats, if you will. And
time commitment.
Nah, but it's whatever you want to do. It's a volunteer position. All of this ARRL stuff is a volunteer position. You can put as much time into it as you want. And a big concept is, people have a question, you answer the question and you move on. In the time of disaster in Oklahoma, people come out of the woodwork, and that's what really happens. So the blue sky stuff, which is everyday activities, is pretty minimal. So it's not like, oh my gosh, if there's a tornado, I'm responsible for something. No. The idea is, you'll get to know the people in your county, and
I like that aspect of, like you said. I thought, well, I'd be interested, but don't know anything. And then next thing you know, there's going to be a storm or something, and I'll be called upon. I'm like, give me a chance to learn.
No. And nobody's going to do that. If you look in this roles in the top county roles, and if you look at the emergency coordinator.
Yeah, I poked through it quite a bit last night. Like I said, after the net.
Good. You'll read that. You'll scare yourself to death thinking, oh my gosh, that's a.
Well, it looked like a person could go ahead and sign up and then start doing the educational portion of it. What I saw, it had to be done within a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Even to be on Aries.
To tell you
I
how.
haven't signed up for Aries. So other than
did you sign up as a member? I mean, did you join up for Aries or no?
No, not yet. I was on my phone last night. And I had my eyes worked on. So
ooh, good.
It was a challenge, to say the least, to do what I did.
The fun part, and I haven't figured out what the right answer is. It says all existing Aries members must complete this training before December 1st, 2007.
Well, then it says, or do people have a year?
Yeah. So I think all that.
But yeah, I caught that myself. Like,
yeah. But if you read this, you will scare yourself out of doing it. But the big thing is, it's however much you want to put into it. If you want to meet a lot, fine, you meet a lot. If you want to meet a little bit, fine, you meet a little bit. But the big thing is, you get to know the people there, and they get to know some folks, and you'll get access to the list of folks. This is Cleveland County. We've probably got 75 or so on the list.
So what are the trainings like ISC 100, 200, 700, and 800?
Yep.
Yeah, those are all online. And
Kilo Charlie 5, Kilo Lima Delta, Eric, no traffic.
Do you know what those are? I assume you do, from where you're coming from.
Yeah, they're all incident command, just basics, let you know, so you understand the different the different roles of the different people in the command structure.
Right.
All came out of 9/11, and
right.
The fact that so yeah, I've been through all that multiple times.
Other than the ICS training, there was a couple of other ones in there. How much is that? What's the minimum?
Minimum is 100 and 200 ICS is minimum. Everything else is whatever you want to do.
Because I've completed all of the ICS stuff. Plus,
then you're in good shape. The biggest, I'm not going to say the biggest thing that I've done is I've built a file share that if somebody takes a class, they'll send me in Cleveland County, they'll send me their certificate, and I just store it in a file share so we can get to it and show that everybody's trained. We are going to, on this website, we're going to put a place where people can upload their certificates and take care of that role automatically. But that's the biggest time is just hanging on to that paperwork, and I scan it, put it in a shared file, and we're done. Let me see if I can change me to I'll change me to an emergency coordinator, and I'll move me to Canadian County. And we'll just see who's over there.
You made me get my glasses so I can read all this, aren't you?
Trying to think the emergency manager's name in Canadian County.
There isn't one. Oh, the emergency manager for
yeah, it's definitely in a county emergency manager.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that! There's a whole boatload of people over there. How come
Went
nobody's
away? Where'd you go?
How come nobody's a?
Well, there's Alan Cope. He's a ham.
Alan Cope, Ed Price, Greg Kovacs, Robin Price. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 16 minus me.
Well, looks like they already have an EC there. I see it right there by your name.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's that. Yeah, that you know that guy, and he's not gonna be EC. He's got.
I know that
role.
Paul Thompson out, but he's not in our club. I just met him through that
yeah, but this is out
QSO party deal.
Oh, neat. Yeah, Paul's a good guy.
I think Paul and Elmer are both FAA.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But yeah, go ahead and sign up as a for sure. Sign up and then convince one of these other people or you to sign up as the EC. And because there's 16 people out there that are on that list. We just need somebody to herd the cats.
Now, are this all ARRL members or just hams?
To be a member, no, you don't have to be an ARRL member. For a leadership role, an EC and above, you need to be an ARRL member.
Which brings me to another question, if I might step aside. I signed up when they were doing that push.
Yes.
And I wanted to make sure that the club got their portion, but they're also offering a door prize.
Yes.
And I never received anything.
Are you a member of the league?
I signed, like I said, I paid my money to sign up. I started getting my magazines, but I haven't.
You did get the magazine?
Yeah.
Everybody else got their door prize. Send me an email address or a mailing address if you would.
Okay.
And I'll send that down to John to make sure that one got handled.
I'm going to send you my office address.
Okay.
Just to be different.
That will work. Doesn't have to match anything. It's just he's shipping those separately. And I know somebody, was it Bill Baker, said there was pretty cool door prizes that he got.
I had no idea what to expect, but I expected something.
Yeah.
My membership.
I didn't know if it'd be a bumper sticker or I wasn't expecting another 7610 or anything.
No.
My membership comes up next month.
There you go.
To renew.
There you go.
Hey, Mark,
But yeah, good question. Yes, sir, Steve.
you pulled up Canadian. What's in Grady?
That's where that's just where I was headed. It's just where I was headed. I'm surprised to see 16 of those guys over there. That's
what website is that, Mark?
AresOK.org. ARESOK.
Brand spanking new, thanks to Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. The other one fell down on us. We've been trying to get this converted for a long time, and we finally got it converted over, or it fell down. It broke middle of the month, and we got it switched out to.
Well, it sounds like Sam might make a good EC for Canadian County.
Oh, is Sam in Canadian County? Well,
Piedmont's still flat with us, I think.
Huh.
Yep, I'm in Canadian County.
And he leaves it at that. I don't think I did notice.
Well, I joined the MRC, and that's about all the volunteering I'm up to right now.
That's what all these guys are going to tell you, and it's really not a tough role. It's there's nothing to it. People may gripe at what you're doing or not doing. Well, how come it doesn't show me?
It's what they told me when I was emergency management in Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said just get everybody on board, and I was the district emergency coordinator is what I was.
Oh, your district? You want to do Oklahoma City's?
I didn't hear that. My audio went out.
Plug your headphone back in, Mark.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
It's
Hold on a
squealing
minute.
again.
Yeah, Mark, I lost your audio there. No, I would do that. Be the district emergency coordinator for you on that. But let me read on it and stuff on that.
Okay, because
I'll go out to that site and read that real good. Make sure
I think the Oklahoma.
It might be different than what Arkansas's was.
Oh no, it's gonna be all the same. But I think the Oklahoma County, Canadian County, whatever that district is called, is needing somebody. Last I remember, Mark.
It was called Capital.
Yeah, Capital. Thank you. See, you did read. Good for you.
I didn't know there'd be a test. I'd have studied harder.
But the district, there's a district in a region, and I think the district is what he's looking for
Oklahoma County.
For Oklahoma, Cleveland, and
there's like 5 counties.
Well, this is just like 3. The 3 group.
Oh, it's Canadian, Oklahoma, and Cleveland County. Excuse me.
Okay, there you go.
The district.
That's it.
I'll look at it. And I'll look at it once I do that. I'll let you know.
Because if you chase, and it's really, it may seem like it's understating it, but the idea is organization is what we're looking for. It's not, you don't have to be the best radio operator. You don't have to be the most prolific. You don't have to be the guy in the emergencies. It's just somebody that organized to make it all happen.
I think they had us make sure we had the 100, the 200, and the 700.
Yeah.
For Arkansas.
Yeah, that's probably the right
way. Is it HF, UHF, VHF, all the above?
Well, yeah, all the above.
I didn't find that part.
Yeah.
The right answer is, we help whenever we need to. Look at that, Steve. Oh my. Stan Bradley's not there anymore. He's in Alaska.
Wow.
There's Mark Klein again. Gosh.
Yeah. That's how I'm just sneaking in there.
He's everywhere. Come on.
That's right.
Maybe spread a little thinner.
Sneaking over there. No, I'm trying to get other people to take some of that load. And it's working so far. It's working. Les Calgar, I don't know. Jeff Zacher, I know him. Bob Rogers is there. He's the one. He just joined today. Bob Rogers. He's the guy that does Saturn Net. He's a good guy. David Begg, Robert Card, Stephen Vance. Oh, you're there, Steve. All we have to do is get you up and running.
I hate to interrupt this, but I'm going to have to go, guys.
Hey, thanks for helping out earlier, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you, Ken.
All right.
See you, Ken.
Talk to you later.
Ken.
Larry Goodwin's out there. A lot of good workers. Just need somebody to organize, and that's always the tough part in this thing. Is it doesn't take much, but
hey, Mark Klein.
God, it's Mr. Core.
Yeah,
Mr. Core.
He speaks.
He's come to visit us
no,
from on high.
I was busy, but as you said, toys, but new toy, but something that you'll be talking about for the Aries and stuff.
Hold on, let me spotlight it so we can see how you're going to spend all our money.
Yeah, guess what just came in today?
Wooden floor. Wooden floor.
File it under It's Not Ham Radio.
Are you hooked up?
Yep.
What's your number?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's right there.
But I don't know, but it's
12251 is your extension.
I thought it should be in the 5,000 range. No, the 12251 is that should be a speed dial, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not your number. I know that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't.
It should display your extension.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. You know what?
That's Ham Shack Hotline for those of you who are trying to catch up quickly. And it's Ham Shack Hotline. If you go Google that, you'll get it. The idea is it's a phone system that's just for hams. It's not external, but we can call each other. And I've got one sitting right next to me. Let me see. Search. Got to shut up and search. Oh, you're not set up yet. That's why you're not there. G5DB.
Am I able to dial up?
Not yet, because you're not in the book yet.
Ah.
Can I break into KA5HFE?
Yeah.
Are you listening, Ken?
He doesn't know that call sign. He doesn't know that call sign anymore.
Ken Sanborn. Okay. There's some good slow Morse on 7037.10.
Oh, the refrigerator made it back inside.
.03710. Oh man, there is lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't see you there. You're not registered, are you, Peter? It doesn't show up on your phone as registered.
I don't know. I got the provisioning email.
Oh, did you set it up? That's a yes or a no, and that's pretty easy.
I don't know. This is what the screen shows my call.
Oh, it does? Call me.
Yeah.
Call me. What's my number? 50115. 50115.
Hold on.
What is that for the uninitiated?
It is a phone system that's set up for just ham. So it's voice over IP. You get these voice over IP phones and you plug them in to their network. And basically it's a separate phone system. So if he calls me, like I can call Dwayne up in the city. Dwayne Engels is set up on that and a couple others. But the idea is it's a phone line, and yeah, it's running over the internet, so it's not a big deal, except if you run it over Arden, the Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network, then it's our own network and our own phone system. So in a case of emergency, our phones would still be up and running, even if somebody else's aren't.
Oh.
So I've got a VoIP phone, Mark, that because I do VoIP here at home. I haven't had copper coming into my house in years. How do maybe it's not a good, I'm just wondering how I can plug it into the internet, but it's like programmed to my VoIP account, not.
Right. Do you have a second account on that phone? We'll let you do 2 accounts.
I don't know. I've never needed to know that. So I'll have to.
If you have to, if you go to,
actually, yes, I do, because I've got both my business and my personal, both VoIPs, and they're just different buttons on the phone, just like, if you had an office and you had 2 lines coming in.
This would be a third one that you would set up, and off you go.
Is that hard line only, or?
It's voice over IP, so it's internet. The back of the phone has an internet connection. All it does is connect to the network.
Yeah.
I guess is there a way to hook up a cell phone for that?
You can.
Yes,
you
there
can
is.
do a soft client. Yep. You can do a soft client.
I used a thing called BRIA Mobile, BRIA Mobile. And it cost me like 99 cents a month or something for that. But
that's not related to Norman's mare, is it?
No.
I don't know Norman's there.
No,
but,
close.
That was BRIA Mobile, BRIA.
BRIA Mobile's the app, and I've got all my different. I can't. It doesn't do multiple. I have to pick which, but I've got all my home, my business. I've got all those programmed in. I just have to switch manually between them, which one I want to dial out on and which one I want to receive. But I've never found one that I could have, multiple lines coming in at the same time, so to speak. But But yeah, it works really cool.
And
I tell you
and
what
the
was
idea-
really funny. We were in New Mexico a couple years ago, and we were out in the nowhere, but we had this cabin, but they had Wi-Fi, and none of our cell phones worked. But I could still call because I had the VoIP on my
on your phone.
phone because they had Wi-Fi at the cabin we were in. So it was pretty cool.
Yep. And that's the concept here is you could hook it up to I think Peter's doing that. They're going to do that is hook his up to a hotspot or a cell phone and then use the dial phone to go do that. I'm going to try to find those features. We found them the other day.
Yeah, can you dial in your feature? I think I need to wait. They run through their provisioning nightly, so I'll have to wait.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, mine's 50115, and if you call me and I'm not here, it'll take a message. So feel free to just buzz it. But the cool thing is that you can hook up those to bridges and
to Ubiquity.
Well, no, like to a audio bridge where you can do where you can do a we're doing BBC.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all talk to each other, and I missed that.
You can set up as a bridge, and you can call one of the numbers, and it'll pick up the BBC. Somebody's got the BBC piped into it, or for instance, we could set a bridge up for the audio for this event, and people could connect in with their Ham Shack hotline.
That'd probably tie up all the lines.
Sarcasm. I think that's funny.
I have my moments.
But or like in a disaster, you'd have one of these on the desk at the EOCs and zip back and forth, that kind of thing.
Thought that's what radio was for.
It is. But if you're hooked up with Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network, you're communicating over radio. You can do bridging that way, and conference bridge where you can have 3 or 4 folks in for a training thing.
By the way, remind me what I need for the Arden receiver.
We're getting there. We're trying to.
No, me.
Yeah. We're getting there.
No, that's my question. What is it's a rocket? Is that right?
Yes, one of those little Ubiquity rockets. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We've got We've got the system set up. Let's see if I'm on it right now. Yeah, I am. And the idea is we will be able to connect up the big first use is going to be for the Okapa Tower in Oklahoma City, or in Newcastle at 62 and 9. So we're going to shoot data from my tower to that tower to get them internet out to that site. And looks like, I forgot. I put some software change over the weekend and I didn't fix it at work. But the idea is you could connect in through little VPNs and jump into the thing. And then there are radios that transmit the data. So my office in Northwest Norman has internet, and the repeater site at Highway 9 and 62 does not have internet. So we got 2 radios, one on my tower, one on their tower, link those 2 together, and it'll bring internet to that site over the amateur radio frequencies on 5.7 gigahertz.
Did the internet go down during the ice storm? I know I couldn't get out on my phone.
It depends on what you call the internet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the gist of the question is, if you set something like this up, and you're saying when everybody else's phones go down, you still have phone, but it's relying on the internet. So I didn't have access to find out if there was any internet because I couldn't get anywhere that had internet. I just know my phone, nothing worked on my phone after a while.
And that's where this Arden, the Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network, comes in. If that was up and running, you could have gotten data that way.
We lost internet out here because the Cox lines went down with the electric lines. When the poles went down, so did Cox, because they're all on the same poles. So Ice Storm took out my electricity and my telephone, everything, internet, television, everything. So
Lyndall, did you get your mag mount question figured out today?
Yeah, Mr. Smith there and another gentleman mentioned an antenna I'm going to investigate. Plus, and I'm going to go through the guy that Mark mentioned.
Oh yeah,
Out at
Mark up at Radio
Derby.
Shack. Yeah, yeah.
did he ever get back with you, Mark, on the Hamfest?
I have not heard from him. No.
I haven't had a chance to call him. I'll do that though.
I was going to wait till you and I talk tonight, and the same kind of thing. So if you're going to chase him down, go ahead.
Yeah, I really like that antenna, Lyndall. It's it's a short, it's basically a quarter wave, and I just get out like crazy with it. It's been a great. It never moved a smidgen on the roof of my Prius.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
that Prius will go 200. Not that I would go that fast, but
yeah, you use that NASCAR duct tape on it, don't you?
Yeah.
But it's been a good antenna. And actually, I noticed on Amazon, if you order it, there's one. I looked it up just to make sure I got the model number right. It comes with the little adapter to go to like a Baofeng. That little.
Yeah. So I bought the DBG1 and DBJ2 from Ed Fong. And with one of those, it included like a 6-foot, real thin wire with so I could hook to my handhelds without tearing them up. And I've got all the different adapters.
I've had both the solid ones and the ones with the little thin cable, and I like the little thin cable. I just feel like it puts less stress on the top.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
Yeah. See, one of my scanners, I had a telescopic antenna temporarily on it. I was trying to track down a railroad signal. I was having trouble, and it fell and broke the connector off. That's where friends like Ken Sanborn came in handy. He happened to have one and soldered it back in for me. The BNC connector. So I know how that works if you put too much stress on it, sadly.
Yeah.
Well, and also, handheld, you're moving it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, right now I'm using it more in my car than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think if you put it in your car and you were using like a microphone with a cable and stuff, it might be different. But usually with mine, at least when I was using my handhelds, I was, putting it up to my face, setting it down in the seat. So having that flex.
Well, I've got the GD77 with that long whip on it, and it's always, if I'm looking around too much and trying to drive, it's interesting to say the least. But I always get through, but sometimes they tell me it's got some noise, white noise. Of course, the first several times I was out a long ways out, I didn't have mic gain. I was still figuring out the radio. And I've got it, some mic gain tuned into it, and some other things that make it better.
Hey, Lyndall, do you know they've got one of those air conditioning vent? Looks like a drink holder, but it's not. It's for the radio. You snap it in there and you set your HD in it. And
I'd take all the fun out. Then I'd have both hands for the wheel. I wouldn't know what to do.
But you could actually see your radio at that point.
Well, look, I'm glad you brought that up. I've got a 7100, and I'd like to mount it in the car. And I've got it in the dash. There's a CD changer, that takes up a lot of space. It's not being used. And I'd seen somewhere where they had a mount that would mount, slide into the CD slot, and
there
have
is
a
one
bracket out front. But I haven't been able to track that back down again. I'd love to put my 7100 in the car. Of course, I probably need to figure out the 7100 before I start trying to do it mobile. But
yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't want to turn it on, Mark.
You need more than that. You need more than that.
Hey,
picky.
Hey, Mark, would you check to see if I'm listed on your Aries now?
I just got the email and I was just going to go punch the little button.
The reason I'm asking is because, when I registered,
Yeah.
it didn't ask me for a password. Now it's saying that to log in, you need a username and password. Well, I got the username.
It'll have to send you, it'll send you, when I just click the button there, it'll send you an email. You should have it now. That will have the password credentials in it. Zoop. Let's see, Mark joined and Nashville, Oklahoma joined and Tulsa, Oklahoma joined all while we were sitting here talking.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Which Mark?
The other one.
Okay.
I've got to go. I'm going to take about a 3-week vacation, go to Utah. So I will read about this. And if you're still interested mid-May, I will get back with you.
We'll be still interested, I'm sure, because I know none of these guys are going to stand up and wave their hand. And I'm right now in the midst of sending you an email of the list of the folks, just in case you want to say howdy. Let's see. Yeah, that'll get it. But I've got the list of the folks that are there. And Larry, I saw, was on here, so we'll badmouth him and say he'll never stand up and do that. He won't take your job.
Gonna see you in the morning, Steve.
Yes, tomorrow
EC.
morning will be my last day.
Are you EC in county,
See you
Larry?
Say again?
Larry, are you EC for the county?
No.
I didn't think so. Let's see. Steve Vance. And that's Grady County. So I just sent you that little list so folks you can see who are there.
Okay.
You'll have that on your trip. Good for you. Have a good trip.
I got to go.
Thanks,
Y'all
Steve.
have fun.
a good trip.
See you, Steve.
Yeah, be careful, Steve.
No fun.
They got rattlesnakes out there in Utah.
Still no fun.
Hey, I'm going to slide out too, guys. Everybody have a great evening.
Take care, Sam.
Sam.
Thanks for everything, Sam.
Lendl, did you say a 7100?
Yes, sir.
Do you see my display?
Yes, I do. What am I looking at there?
That is the remote computer remote adapter for the IC 7100.
Okay, I've been over on the area site. Give me 2 seconds to find my Zoom window again. There we go.
And in theory, I can fix it where I can run the IC 7100 remotely off the internet. I haven't got it all set up, but
Whose software is that? Is that ICOM's or the?
yeah, that's the ICOM software.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's connected live to my 7100 right now.
Yes, that is so far beyond me. There are so many neat things as I poke around. It's the same way with my other radio. Once I think I figured something out, then it leads me down a rabbit trail of half a dozen others. Next thing I know, I'm up all night long.
I hear you.
How do you use that? I mean, what does it do for you? I guess maybe a better way to put it.
Well, again, in theory, if I had it all set up, I could run the IC 7100 off my phone or off the internet. I could put the software in my office and run my radio from the house at the house.
Oh, okay. I like that. Save a lot of wear and tear on my radio.
Of course, it'll do all the different bands. Which is why I got it. But I right now I've only got my 2-meter antenna hooked on it. So.
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm in an apartment, so I have to fly antennas on pretty days and make sure while I'm there.
Yeah, I'll get my second antenna up one of these days, but I don't have it up at the moment. I've got my good ones connected to my big radio. So.
Well, that's one of the reasons I was asking Mark. What bands do they use on this? Because if I need you know, if it using the UHF or VHF, I may have some trouble getting to a repeater.
If you're talking about areas, then, you know, that's the primary stuff. You know, it all depends on what needs to be done at the time.
That'd give me the push to make sure like I say, I haven't on the 7100 and my 7610, I've just done HF on them. And that was the whole purpose of having a 7100 is do UHF, VHF, but I got my general the same night and started playing with HF right off the bat because that's so. But I've been, like I said, ordered the dipole and roll up and the more permanent dipole antenna for that purpose. I've been battling some health battles. This kind of put a damper on my radio play for a while.
In theory, I just changed it to 50.200.
I see the. Did it say Scars Fun? Is that what that one was titled? Or did I,
no, it says Scars 6 meter.
6 meter.
Okay.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
see.
Same thing.
There's Aries HF.
Okay.
There's the other Aries HF.
Now, are you doing this from your phone?
Actually, no, I'm doing this off my computer right now.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all blank.
That would explain why you can share the screen.
That just gets crazy when you start doing that stuff.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of stuff programmed in it, but I've got some.
Now,
do you do any D-Star with it?
That's actually why I bought it. I haven't done much radio period lately. I kind of got burned out with my radio stuff at work.
Yeah,
I can see that.
When your repeaters aren't working for weeks on end, yeah, that kind of slows you down.
Oh, and we're still having trouble with our fire paging. So, but that's all vendor and our fire chief. And instead of listening to me, he's listening to them. So,
God love you. Good luck.
That's how that works. Huh? Well, that's cool. I appreciate you sharing with that. That intrigues me.
See, somebody else besides Peter Core cost somebody money tonight.
Yep. How about that?
I've got the radio. What else do I need? Cable or something?
well, for this setup, you've got to buy the software. This is ICOM's commercial software for this, or
Okay.
their software they have for the IC70 or for the well, yeah, it's for the 7100. So.
See, in your case, Lyndall, you could put up a good antenna at work and then connect
I'd
into
love
your
to.
work. Could connect to your work machine from the house.
Yeah. I don't know why I have an apartment. I spend all my time up here at the office.
I wasn't going to say that.
If I'm not here, I'm down in Norman, it seems like. So
Yeah.
I need to rent a space down there as well.
Yeah. Or just put a bed in at the office.
Yeah. I asked them for at least give me a hammock, cot, something. Got a refrigerator and microwave. I really don't need anything else.
There you go. Shower would be nice for once a week or so.
Shower. Who needs that?
Use the garden hose outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure those people flying up down Route 66 wouldn't mind at all.
Nah.
A little extra scenery.
Yeah.
Run around outside when it's raining.
Yeah. People at Walmart, look out. We got us a new one.
Got a whole new attraction in beautiful downtown Utah.
Guys, it's about bedtime, so y'all have a good evening. We'll see y'all later.
All right, Galen, glad you
Take care.
stopped
Have a
by.
great week.
Yeah, see you later, Galen. All right. Mark, I got your information finally.
Cool.
I'll go ahead and log into the site.
Cool. Cool. Let's see how many have logged in so far. 96. Boy, you're just about to break 100 of people logged in. So that's kind of good.
Did you get my Aries membership?
I just see one that's there. I just said, who snuck in? And yep, there you are.
I didn't know what you were looking at for sure.
No, that's, I was looking at, I just processed 3 of them and I looked up and it said 1 pending. I went, I just cleaned that out. Who could that be? And
The slow
there he is.
guy.
You got it. You should have an email coming your way.
Perfect. Ken Sanborn, are you still alive?
He's moving. Looks like Darth Vader.
No mic, huh?
Oh, there he is.
You do sign language?
Don't
use all
encourage
your
him.
fingers.
Don't.
How about now?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Darn.
I just looked up and saw your new call sign.
Uh-huh.
Well, I should say part of my dad's nickname was Hefe, and I thought, which was meant chief. I can't tell you the rest of it. We're being recorded.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just saw that. It just clicked. I hadn't thought of that in a long time. So you may be known as chief from here on out.
As who?
What was it you were saying that acronym actually stands for?
HFE?
Yes,
That's
sir.
The beta, that's the base times HFE equals collector current. It's a basic gain of a current gain of a transistor. One of
Is that on a test somewhere?
Could be.
I'm gonna need that for my extra upgrade.
If nothing else, if you ever work with one, it's a very basic, good piece of information to have. But
You tell me that 3 or 4 more
HFE
times over the next few years, I may have it memorized.
I kind of got a question reading on the when I was reading the newsletter. We got down into ARRL stuff about our station evaluation requirements.
Yes.
Going forward, what does that do for a portable setup like at a campsite?
Technically, you're supposed to do a frequency evaluation, and what the change is, and I know you remember this when you got your license, when you do your evaluation, you figure out the RF exposure. It used to be that if you ran less than a certain number of watts, let's say 150 watts, you were exempt from filling out the RF exposure documents. Now they've taken that exemption off. So you just need to fill it out at all times, because really power depends on frequencies. Like an RF exposure for my Arden radios, the 5 gigahertz stuff is way different than it is for a 40 meter radio.
Sure.
So you need to do it. Now, in theory, you would do it for your portable operation, and you'd say, okay, there's this many watts, and the antenna is this, and you would only have to do it once, no matter where you're at. It's not a location dependent thing. Technically, nobody's going to ever give it a problem. I'm guessing nobody's going to come knock on your door.
If you pick up an antenna and move it to a new location, I think that was part of the requirement, if I read that correctly. And
Was it the location?
You have to do this for field day?
In theory, you would, yeah. Now, the thing is, they take effect May 3rd. You have 2 years before it's required. So we got 2 years to figure it all out.
Okay.
But it's kind of a good thing. People, I remember back in the day that people are always worried about how much exposure they had. If you sit and calculate it, you can go, okay, here's my exposure.
How many weather radars are hammering us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
TV
you ought to be the guy that gives the presentation on this, because you understand what RF at what, how many megawatts did your stuff put out?
Well, it was a five megawatt tube. But
jeez,
we ran it at 3.5 and 5, but it was all contained. It theoretically contained in. We weren't worried about the microwave. We were worried about the X-ray.
Right.
Because it will take 600-800 rads per minute of X-ray, enough to total body kill you in a minute if you were total exposed that way. But the highly focused, it doesn't do that. When you just do a portion of the body. But anyway.
But that's the same thing.
It's well, but microwave, of course, is a much lower frequency than effectively than X-ray, and anyway, but it's.
Yeah, the main thing is we are non-ionizing radiation.
Well, but we are dealing now with the non-ionizing radiation.
Yeah.
And
I put a link in there shared before that you can just throw in some numbers to give you the MPE.
And the goal there is we'll have a presentation on it here in a little, probably in the spring.
Might be actually good to, just print it out even for the field day at least. And that's a way to get people. Yeah, that way at least people will know, oh, okay, this is what we're just looking at. And, it's pretty simple stuff.
That's not a bad idea. So average power at the antenna. So
yeah, once you walk 10, 20 feet away, it really drops off real quick.
So the power at the antenna is going to be 100-watt radio. It's got 3 dB of loss in the cable. So you're talking 50 dB. Antenna gain in dBi. What's your dipole going to be? 2.2. Distance to the area of interest. So if I'm going to be, they spelled center wrong. We can't use this. This is British, Peter.
Yes, it is.
That's
European.
But it's in feet. That's funny. Why are they doing that for
us?
Like
feet in England.
Oh, do they?
Oh yeah, miles per hour too.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
So if we're going to be 50 feet away, and frequency we're going to be 14,300. We'll get it right on the net frequency. Do you wish to include ground reflection? Sure, why not? All right, there we go. 0.0073 milliwatts per square centimeter. Are we compliant? Oh, they got a yes, no. Look at that. Hey, that's a good link, Peter. Thank you very much. That's going to go on the website.
On the first page, there's some links to the FCC regulation, where they've got a couple of links there for different, at least I think just for UK and US, what the regulations are.
Cool. So in this case, 0.0073 and the controlled environment and uncontrolled. What's uncontrolled mean?
In my front yard. Really. People can walk up to it.
Oh, people can walk up to it. I got it. So we're a factor of 100 below the uncontrolled.
Right. Okay. And that's what we'll need at the field day, because the antenna is going to be scattered out all over the place, not isolated or fenced off.
Right.
So it's all uncontrolled area. And we're out camping doing that. You're running the same boat. Most of us would probably be doing QRP, and
so
I'm sure you could calculate that standing next to it and be okay.
So for your vertical, what's your dBi on your best vertical that you got stacked up there with the boys?
verticals were the Unity. I don't know.
Because they're probably just dipoles, right? So
Dipole
In-
2.2,
Yep.
2.15, but I
In-
thought a vertical was taken as one.
I don't know. Well, that's DBD. DBDs is what they're, if it's rated in DBD, you got to add the 2.2. So in theory, okay, let's go 3.2 just for fun.
I thought your basic vertical was the nominal unity gain.
Yeah. Which a dipole should be unity gain, right?
Well, it's
DBI, that's where you got to go figure out what you, but either way, if you're doing your portable thing, there's your calculation for as long as you stay 50 feet away. You're in good, that's your number. So it doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter if you're at my house, your house, or the state park, that's still the number.
I had the 40-meter single counterpoise up in the yard yesterday, and this little kid walking with his mom and dad and baby in a stroller, and he's about 5, I guess. A little bit, probably a little monster kind of kid.
Yeah.
And the wire is black, and it was 25 feet from the street. And he goes, I heard him scream, and I look out there, and he's running as fast as he can at my antenna. And I jumped up, said, whoa, careful there. And he ran right up to the thing, and once he touched it, walked. It wasn't hot. I didn't have anything. I was just measuring it at the time. But it's like grab that and jerk on it and take it down to whoa, monster.
For instance, 5.1 feet on 20 meters, that same thing, 5.1 feet away gives you really close to the edge.
On 100 watts?
On a 100 with a 3 dB drop.
Right. So if you were in a campsite doing QRP, virtually no effect.
Well, okay, let's do campsite. Let's do QRP. You going to put 10 watts out? Is that how much you're going to put out?
Let's say a maximum of 10. I mean,
okay, and let's
mostly
go
5, probably 5, but say 10.
The 3 dB of loss on the cable. What do you think? Or maybe not.
Nah, make it no loss.
No.
Okay.
Figure best. Worst case, best cable.
And antenna gain, it's going to be a dipole probably. 5 feet away, 20 meters is 0.15. Wow. Wow. Let's go to 0.5 feet. Okay, 14. We're way up there. All right. And I think is this an 8-hour shift? Is that how they calculate these?
Well, then you have to consider what you're doing. Part of it was your duty cycle.
Right.
Now, if you're doing digital, it's 25% or 50% duty cycle potential.
Yeah. There's
15 on, 15 off, 15 on, 15 off. In reality, quite a bit lower, but worst case, if you're doing FT8.
2.1 feet away then in a QRP setting. But yeah, they're ARRL is supposed to be coming up with some stuff that helps with that.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to have some charts that you can cross-check this, get a number, cross-check that, bang. Or an app. An app on your phone would be awesome.
Yep. Maybe we should develop that. What do you think? Is there one out there, Peter?
Driving. I have no
Oh,
idea.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure there is, but not generalized for amateur radio operate. You know, not. Yeah, I presume it's more generalized than for amateur radio operators.
We'll need to make one of those. Make the SCARS safety app. But yeah, that's the big thing is you got 2 years. So anybody tells you get excited, don't get excited. Don't get excited.
Mark, I'm breaking for a minute. I was looking on the Aries site, your new one.
Yep.
And there is an Oklahoma EC, Oklahoma County.
DEC?
Oh.
DEC. DEC.
What did I read on that chart? Emergency coordinator.
That's county. That's the county.
Ah.
He's talking about the 3 county, the district.
Oh, I thought I pulled that up. Where you pull that up?
I don't know that I have that listed yet.
No, you don't. It says district emergency coordinator when you say district roles.
Right, but I don't have the coordinator's name. I don't have any of that stuff set up there yet.
No, you don't.
Let me go see.
How dare you?
Oh man, I put that together. I found out it was broke. I got a hold of Roland to transfer the stuff, and Monday morning he sent the message about 8:30, and he started the transfer, and I had it up and running by 10. So it was crazy. Then I had to get people over, and it was kind of just boilerplate. I had this site, I built it like 5-6 years ago, but I had it polished for a presentation in Green Country last March, so we could announce it, show everybody the thing, and get, let everybody make their little adjustments so that everybody's happy because they got to make some changes. And then COVID hit, so it's been sitting there.
Right. Well, send me an email when you get that part set up.
I'll go find. It's a good question. I don't know what he's got going over there, but I know he a couple years or a year or so ago, he was asking about Oklahoma County. He's trying to get me to break somebody's arm up there and make them do it. And
but you wouldn't have to actually break my arm. I mean, I've already done that role before, just in Arkansas.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But I got the way they break Arkansas is down. There's like 5. They covered. I covered the Western District of Arkansas.
Oh, cool.
Which covers, Sebastian County, Crawford, Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, the whole 9 yards up through there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they break theirs down in about 5 or 6 total districts in Arkansas.
What part of Arkansas were you in, Mark?
I was in Fort Smith, but
okay.
I covered the Western District of Arkansas as a DEC.
Okay, yeah, I travel up to have lady friend. Her family all lives on a farm up between Siloam Springs and Fayetteville.
Yeah. Okay.
Right on the Benton, Washington County line.
Yep.
I've been wanting to program my handheld to go make that trip through Tulsa.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a gorgeous area up there.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you go up, if you go across, if you'll go all the way across to 59 and go up 59 and then across there into Arkansas, that's where it's beautiful. Because that would take you right where you need to go.
Well, we used to have some land. I don't know how familiar you are with eastern Oklahoma. The big metropolis that was closest to was Nycut, Oklahoma. It didn't even show up on most maps. It was kind of halfway between Sallisaw and Stillwell. We had some hunting land up there. My younger days.
It's pretty countryside too.
Yeah.
I got a daughter that lives in Sallisaw, so I know where you're talking about. You went up 59 north out of Sallisaw to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go on up 59 and then you cross into Arkansas, don't go all the way up to 412, but go up and cross And it's like 62, runs right into Arkansas there. That take you right where you're gonna go. And that's pretty country.
Absolutely.
Shoot, you might even find you a real bargain along 59 along in there. Roadside people, the people up there, they always got stuff out there to make a deal on.
Yeah, we got a guy that used to live out there at work. Oops, say again.
What did you say, Mark?
I said we had a guy at work that would go through that area, and every time he went through there, he came back with a car or a trailer or something.
Hey, I had a friend that picked up a real nice John Deere tractor that the guy had sitting out there with a sign on said for sale.
Yep.
And he said, all I got's my pickup. I don't have any way of, hauling it right now. And the guy says, well, I got an old trailer out back you can use. Just bring it back to me when you're done.
There you go.
So he drove it up onto the trailer and hauled it off.
That crazy. Yeah, Mark, I don't see anybody listed for that district.
For Oklahoma?
For Oklahoma, whatever it is, the
Oklahoma
County. Cleveland, and
Canadian.
Thank you, Canadian.
I'm only here to have one.
Yeah, you're the man. Tulsa, Duncan, Moreland, Orlando, Ponca City, Catoosa, Colgate, Broken Bow, and Elk City. So I don't see anybody that would be in there. Oh, there's the counties. There we go. Finally found it. Okay, let's see. Tulsa County, no. Stevens, no. Woodward, Logan, Kay, Wagner, Cole, McCurtain, Beckham, Rogers, Murray, Tulsa. So nope, none of those are the right. So that is still open if you're interested.
I think I'm kind of interested in that for you.
Cool. And you've done it before. It's not it's not painful. It's just answer the questions.
Yeah.
Stay involved. And, you got Oklahoma City and you got here.
Well, I was just going to go back to your county section there. So I looked at the map, see the counties you just mentioned.
Yep.
Canadians is west of Oklahoma City.
And that's, we're going to talk old Lindell into taking that one. So, and then Cleveland and Oklahoma, and you're good.
Cleveland is Moore.
Norman, Moore.
Norman. And
it's a picture. You see the picture there?
Oh, you got a picture up?
On the website, if you're out there on that page. But
I was looking back on the where that listing was. I was just in
the about page.
Oh, okay.
And then Cleveland or counties.
Yeah. There it is.
Mark.
Yo.
You'll roll down to the bottom of that page to Woodward County.
Yep.
That's a solid key.
Oh, sure is. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It tells you how little I've looked at data.
So that's basically District 5.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll cover it for you.
Thank you. I'll send a message to Mark Conklin and tell him I broke your arm.
I'll have to get me a new name badge made.
That's right.
The one that you see me hanging around my neck is the one from I went to a ham fest in Arkansas a long time ago and had my call on it and everything. And they said, put that on the bottom of it. And I go, eh. They go, yeah. So.
Yep, that's, I'm trying to get, and so I'm kind of slow rolling that stuff, but I'm trying to get our little buddy in Oklahoma City, the Stephanie, the gal that does those badges.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get her qualified as an ARRL badge maker.
Well, that'd be cool.
I think so. It could be good for
Mark,
us.
are you able to edit the information on this?
I am.
Okay, my email, there are several issues.
Oh my. Okay, hold on. KI5.
Juliet Tango Tango. And I'm not sure what happened here because there's some stuff that's, I just don't know. It's
Why didn't
accurate.
Oh,
it's mine, but it shouldn't be on here. I don't know how it got there.
Okay. I have the Lindell Smith one.
Yes. On my email,
yeah,
I got one. It has a night phone number of just 248. That's the prefix to my cell phone.
Oh, okay. Yep. Do you want to?
And then under email, it doesn't show anything, but I know they have it.
Well, that's email 2 and 3.
Well, no, well, it has email and then colon, and email 2 colon, 3 colon.
Oh, I need to pull that off there. Yeah. That's a good point.
And then down at username, it has my business email. And I know I put my personal emails for my username.
Oh. Maybe there's a second. Maybe you filled this out before. Let's go look, see what we got here.
I don't remember filling it out before.
Oh,
must have been really late at night if I did.
Could be.
Real early in the morning, actually.
There was drinking involved.
Yeah, I like my iced tea. My milk. I thought I saw something else too.
Well, let me do this because I can't change the username. Let me delete it, and then you can add in. Boop, you can add it back in. So go ahead and do another sign up.
Have you seen me type?
Apparently, we've seen your actions. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
That's good practice for you, Lindell.
That's my man, Mark. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I try to practice, and it's not helping. My majority of my job is paperwork, so.
Well, look, I can only type about 25, 30 words a minute, but hey.
I can do about 150 forward and about 80 backwards. So probably about 90 backwards. But yeah, so I'm probably 20 or 30 words total. I hit that backspace way too much.
Oh, you ought to see my wife. She can do 100 words a minute and no mistakes.
Yeah. I was in high school. I took a typing class, and I was the only boy in the class. And every week, the teacher kind of liked me really a lot, and she said we're gonna have all the girls produce the fastest girl, and they will race the fastest boy.
What a setup.
Yeah. And so they all raced to see who could come against me, and the winner got to use one of the typewriters. So the electric typewriters. The fastest boy got the electric typewriter, and the fastest girl got the electric typewriter. So since I was the only boy, it was pretty much all was mine. And the bad thing is the girls were ticked off because I always beat them. And I've been doing computer work forever, so I knew how to do the typing when I got there. And my story was, well, I should get to use both electric typewriters. Since I beat the girls, I should use theirs too.
Could you type twice as fast that way?
Oh yeah, no, not at all. But that was in the good old days. We had 2 Selectric IBM typewriters, and we had the rest were Royal manual typewriters. Is what the class was. Yep.
The punch keys.
Yep. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Mark, one of these days it's really raining and you got nothing better to do. Take a peek at, take a gander at that radio that's a doorstop at the moment.
Oh, I need to do that. I need to pull that one back out.
I think it's just in the squelch.
Yep.
It's probably just dirty.
I'll go look at that.
I mean, I don't really think it's anything major, but you know.
Okay, I sent you again.
All right.
It's
Well,
trying
God,
to
there's-
autofill this time based on the old information, so I had to double check it.
Okay, so it's Lindell's. Yeah, you got your username right. Good. Okay, so we want to activate. I got 3 more activations just sitting here.
All right.
Somebody's Lincoln County and Payne County. I don't know who's spreading the word, but good for them.
You
3 new
betcha.
ones. Okay, yours should be coming at you there, Lindell.
Yeah, it's still Lindell. Last I checked.
No, I mean your email should be coming back at you. I activated it. Chuck Bunting and Lee Dumas. Tryon and Stillwater. All the guys were all the ECs were saying that they would put it on their nets, and I bet this is where it's all coming from.
Yeah, there's not an EC for Canadian.
No,
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to talk. Lindell, be sweet talk. That should be one of your guys.
All right.
Be one of your guys. You can take
Yeah,
credit
what's in it for me, Mark?
You get free.
No, the new district coordinator.
Oh yeah,
You did
yeah. You get 10% of his salary. Go ahead and see if you want.
Yeah.
If you want to double that stake.
Double nothing, still nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Linda, we want to make Mark look really good, you know. Being the section manager, I mean, you know, you
I want
really
to fill
want.
these up. I'm kind of sad. We didn't have a way to know. We really didn't have a way to know in the old system who was ECs and how many were there. And it's kind of like, I don't know what it is now. 40 was, we did have 40 of them, and I found 2 or 3 that I've had to pull off. And 37 were open. That's kind of bad.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got to take myself out of Grady. 21, 22, 24, 5, 6, and 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So we're 38 open and we're 37 that have somebody in place. We're under 50%. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, we'll go shake the trees. We'll get some peoples. I need to get me out of Grady County is what I need to do. Because I'm gonna forget.
Oh, come on.
If I would be happy to be honored to be in your presence, sir. However, when I go to test something later on, it doesn't work. It's like, what? Who are these guys? I think Steve would be a good one for that. I've already got 3 guys that I think 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 guys out of the 37. 4 guys just showed up in the last week. So oof, we were at 33.
You can go ahead and put me down as for Canadian County unless you get a better offer.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I don't know that there's going to be a better offer than you, sir. So then you can go boss Sam around. How's that?
Good luck with that.
Is Ken in Canadian or is he?
No, he's Oklahoma.
Oh, he's Oklahoma.
Mark will still have to put up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got an EC for Oklahoma and I've got one for Cleveland.
Yep, I talked Randy into taking my spot. So Randy McGuckin.
Yeah, he's doing the Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is in the Oklahoma one. I'll have to check.
I don't even know who it is. Do you have a name?
Todd something. I'll have to go back and look. I didn't. Hold on a minute. I'll look.
Okay.
I even got a new password. I'm way on top of it here tonight.
Man, you are the man.
I could have added my own information there. Looks like.
Yep. Now you can edit it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's right. Except for username. You can't do username. That has to be
I
deleted.
don't know why it keeps putting 248 in for night phone. I have a night phone. Don't even have a kit car.
Yeah, there you go. Night Rider.
Yeah.
Man, I've activated 10 people while we've been here on the net. That's good night. That's
Wow.
a good deal. That's a
Is
good
that
deal.
coming in from the 850 you said you sent out in the deal last night?
No, well, those are all the old ones. These are just new people, like you guys and others across the state.
Okay, the listing for Oklahoma is Don Toland.
Huh.
N5GF. I don't know him.
I think I know him.
N5GF.
Ding dong, who showed up?
Well, they have this patch up here on the left-hand side of the web page there. So do I get a patch?
Patch? What?
It looks like a patch, or white patch with the ARRL logo and red border.
What? Oh. I don't know if they've got any of those made. That would be a cool thing to make.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That look good on it. That'd look good on a jacket, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've got a DEC that probably could take care of that for us.
Exactly.
You betcha.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to manage downward, not upward, right? I'm working the flow chart wrong direction.
Up, down, left, right. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Man, I should have taken that stuff down a long time ago. It's cold
What'd you
out
take?
there. I had two antennas set up outside.
Oh.
It took about 10 minutes. So it wasn't too bad.
You'd have had a little frost on them in the morning.
Yeah, I'm actually getting up and going to work in the morning for the first time in 4 years.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Where for?
Pardon?
Where at?
Oh, Home Depot.
No.
Yeah, just for fun.
Are you? I had a friend of mine that said when he retired, he wanted to go to work for Home Depot because he wanted to stand there and lie to people like all of the Home Depot people had done to him in the past.
Yikes.
Oh,
I think I've talked to that guy.
yeah. Oh no, but I had the orange indoctrination. That isn't how it is at all. It's a happy
What are
place.
you going to do for them?
Oh, I'm just going to walk on the floor, sales.
Oh, that's fun.
But the real trip is two of my least favorite things in the world are paperwork and plumbing. That's not entirely true. I like plumbing when it works. But of the jobs available, they needed somebody to work in the plumbing area, which so I'm gonna be a plumbing sales specialist.
Oh.
Anyway.
Ooh.
But also that's one of the most visited parts of the store for me. for all the various plumbing wonderfulness.
You gonna do it, you gonna do it part-time or full-time?
No, just part-time, just part-time. Take it.
Hey,
Take it easy. I got my eye on a couple of benefits coming.
Which Home Depot is that going to be?
Oh, this is up at Quail Springs.
Oh, okay.
Penn and Memorial. But it'll be a minor adventure. But I figure I spend as much time sitting in front of the tube looking at YouTubes that I don't need to look at.
That's a good idea.
And if I spend like only half that much time out here being alive with people in the real world, I'm going to feel better. And I'll have some ad money.
And you'll get a discount.
They don't discount.
No.
No, but you can get pet insurance. They have a crazy list of benefits for full timers, which I'm not. So I'm just going to go play for a couple of months.
118. What was his number?
Anyway,
Okay, Mark Klein.
Yes, sir.
I've gone to let me go back, the roles emergency coordinator page on our brand new. And I was assuming that the stuff I have to train for is highlighted in blue is all current. But I snuck on down a little bit and it says I need to download a copy of the Aries, Oklahoma section plan.
Yes.
And when you click on that link, it says nobody home.
Okay, where are you at? It's on training?
No, what did I say?
What page are you on?
Roles, emergency coordinator.
Okay. And are you in the emergency coordinator one?
Yeah, I'm on that one. And it's down, it says Aries, Oklahoma edition is highlighted halfway down. You go down, and one of the bullet points says if you are an EC, a DC, DEC, or REC, you must download a copy of the section plan.
That's the old link. Hot diggity. Thank you much. I didn't realize that was in the documents there.
Before I clicked on anything, I started to ask you, but you were talking, so I thought, I'll go ahead and click on stuff and see.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
if you're gonna wait for me to stop talking, that's a while.
What page was that on, Mark?
On the roles page.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, it's on the
county rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on the state plan is on the it's on the manuals and web resources, but I'm going to fix it right now. There's a bunch of them there. I got bad news for you there, district dude.
What's that?
The Don Toland shows to have a KG call sign out in New Mexico, and N5GF is down with a different name in Florida. So I'm gonna have to find out who the EC is for Oklahoma County.
Oh, lovely.
That ain't right.
Hey.
That ain't right at all. But N5GF shows up in Florida with a different name. And there's a Don Toland, but he's in New Mexico.
Lovely.
Yeah. But I'll go chase that down with Mark Conklin. I got a bunch of emails to write after this. Let's see. State plan.
Mark Klein, I'm going to have to, don't mind if I pick your brain real quick on the SIP phones.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you think they provision based on MAC address?
They do in the experimental. I know in mine they do, but in the other one they don't. They have a way to fix.
Well, no. The other one I had to provide the MAC address.
Oh, then they probably do. Then they do now. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm trying to see how's the question I should ask them? This one, I provisioned it under the regular, the handhold HHUS. If I want to add I'm only familiar with single line. So do you think I can say, do you think I can go in and ask them to provision another call sign on the same MAC address?
Not another call sign, but another phone number, you mean?
On the same hardware.
You talking about for Nicholas?
No, for me, my other call. Yeah, for Nicholas.
Oh, PV. Yeah, you should be able to just set up a ticket. They work by the tickets.
Yeah. So the ticket would be, I would be asking for, they would give a experimental for the second. I don't think they support two lines or whatever on what do you call it, on a single
MAC address,
right? Yeah.
I don't know how they do that for limitations.
Okay.
Hang on, Linda, refresh your page and you'll have the correct link. Thank you for that.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out this Yahoo group.
Oh, forget about that.
Just give me a bunch of news.
Forget about that. We're going to this website, so that's got to change. So don't worry about Yahoo.
Go ahead, Mark, and update. Go ahead, Lyndall.
I was just going to be facetious and say, Mark, we need to update the Yahoo group link.
Well, that's what we're trying to get all the wording out to do this, and they haven't gone through the roles yet. I got a couple of other guys looking at those. So.
Mark, go ahead and update the EC page where it puts Lyndall in there on Canadian at least, so it's not blank.
There you go. There you go.
And you said you're going to check on the other one for the Don Toller.
Yep.
And if that one's not current, you'll take that one out.
Yeah, I've done a lot of this in the last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing in your spare time, Mr. Klein?
Everybody's worried about the section manager role, and this website setup's been like 10 times worse. So it's like, oh well. But Peter, I think you can do all that. I think what they're trying to do is, if they do it by MAC address, they can program the phone for some newbie that gets lost. And for if like on my HXU or HUUX, they'll just give me a number and say, you knock yourself out. You have fun. Don't, we're not helping you because it's not our phone. And
okay. Yeah. So they should just, when you had the when you had the HUUX, all they gave you was your 550115 number.
And the username and call sign, or the username and password.
Yeah. And then the rest of it, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Good.
They didn't tell me nothing. It's basically,
here's
your numbers. Here's your numbers. If you don't know what to do with them, you're screwed.
Okay.
Which is the right way to be. I mean, they're not supporting me. I get that, and I'm not saying that's the wrong way to do it, and I'm glad they do it. Now, if they do the supported phones like you, they will hold your hand and they will get you up and running.
Well, what they did was they just emailed me a link that you replace the header of this URL with the phone's IP address, and then the rest of it is just a series of commands to provision it with them and everything. So if I were to get just a second number, that means they'll give me your number and everything else. Then I'll have to go in there and then go provision it myself.
Yes.
And you're good at that, right?
Oh yeah. That's piece cake.
Okay.
That's piece cake. And just put your note in the ticket that, hey, you want to do a second one on there. I understand it'll take setup and I can get that done.
Yeah. Because the first one, I just went ahead with what do you call it? Just with the hand holding and let them give me
right.
And then I got that URL. Yeah, apparently I have to wait till, hopefully it should be done overnight or something like that.
Okay, so you're thinking if I check the database tomorrow morning, it might be there.
Well, the email said something like, we won't you can provision it, but you won't be able to get on until after 3 a.m. on the day that we sent you the email.
Got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. There's some people so for example, you could request like four different numbers, right? And then you decide what you want to do with it.
I believe I believe, if you don't know what you're doing, obviously they don't want you getting them in trouble, but I've not seen them turn them down for too many or something.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like for instance, what I'm thinking is, I would put one in for the emergency operations center in Norman, and maybe I do another one for Moore's emergency operations center. So they'd all be under the same call sign. So I don't see how how they would limit that.
You just have different extensions. That's all.
Right. It'd be a different number.
Yeah, different number.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent as I said, they sent a, where you replace, and then the rest of it, it's a command, goes to the admin, calls you to resync it. And do you know what apps.wizworks.net is?
That's their site.
Okay, so that's theirs. Okay.
Yeah. That's where your tickets and all that kind of stuff were stored on that site. So that's them.
Okay. Yeah, this is as a supported phone. They just sent me something that automatically populates that, my call, everything else. And then it just says,
Yep.
Line will not become active until after 3 a.m. Eastern the next day after you receive this response.
So 3 a.m. So 2 a.m. tonight, it should come up. So
But
you're going to be up at 2? You're going to be up at 2 if I call you?
But I can go ahead and request for another.
Wait till that one gets active.
Okay, yeah.
Is what
and
they
then
always say.
I'll tell them I've got someone here to handhold to go provision it.
Yeah, no problem. And you could do it, but it's in case you run into a.
I know.
problem.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to go. Any suggestions for? Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is this considered ham radio?
Yes, Ham Shack Hotline. You're good.
Yeah. No. But now, if I want to say provision my something like Google Voice on it, I need that little void box.
Maybe.
Usually those void box has an Ethernet out where you connect the phone, but I presume if you have the void box in your network, you can tell the phone to point it to that box that does the void.
Right. Or you could go straight to the VoIP server, like my phones go straight.
Yeah.
Can go straight to my.
Yeah.
This line I could put up. I should probably do that. Put up a line from here straight to my phone switch. So line 2 would be my switch, and then line 1.
And then you configure that on your PBX over there.
Right.
Okay.
Because my PBX is asterisk, which is the exact same thing they're using.
Okay. Yeah, you're running asterisk. Yeah. No, I was looking. No, like Google Voice requires this little hardware box. I don't think it supports software to do any provisioning or routing. Anyway, okay. End of that.
I haven't looked at Google Voice in 100 years. They made me mad because they kept changing stuff, and it's like, what? Why are you changing a phone? That's stupid. Every time you had turned around, you had to log in something.
Yeah. I'll go read up on how you do audio feed into this stuff. That's
the easy answer is there's something called SIP, which is Session Initiation Protocol.
Mm-hmm. But
that's what sets up the hardware, opens the channel, and then RTP is the streaming audio that handles
streaming audio. But that SIP, you have to go through one of their nodes, or you have to get them. You have to get their approval to add a node, right?
Right. Now, what I'm not clear on is, could I take my setup that's on this phone right next to me, and could I put that on a second phone? Move it. Do they really check the Macs? And I don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've got stacks of phones at work, so I was going to just go try one and see if I can convert it to that. See if they really check the MAC address. I don't know that they do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, later on, if I find a couple more phones here and there, I will. Hold on, who else is? Yeah, this Sam Sam's got a phone there. He should.
They wouldn't check it unless they were using port authentication on all the individual ports.
And they may.
Yeah,
okay.
that would be the proper way to do it.
Yeah. I just don't know what they're doing. I mean, how they're doing it.
Okay.
It sounds like they know what they're doing. Full stop. I don't know what they're doing with that though.
All right. Thanks for the diversion.
Yeah. Mark, did you make any more contacts?
No. No, I tried to on 10. Didn't get anybody. I'll work on it tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
I think it's a good idea. Linda, I got your message about the door prize. Thank you much.
On the EC stuff, it talks about go to page 14 and fill something out, but it's talking about nets. It says go in the manual and fill this out, and then email it to somebody named Charles.
Oh yeah. For the state, for the county plan. Yep.
Yeah.
That's, you just put your nets in there. What you would, and I don't know that, there might be answers. You maybe say none. I don't know that Canadian County has any nets.
I was going to say they don't.
I don't know. Is there any repeaters out in Canadian County?
There's not. That's why I was asking earlier. Do I have to?
Nope.
No, you don't.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I can reach downtown sometimes.
Yep.
With when I've got an antenna up.
No, you just put none.
I was looking for a blank or something to fill out. It's got descriptions. I don't really see any information.
Well, there's a doc file. That's, now I understand why there's a doc file. Let me, under resources, let's see. Let me send you this link here in the chat.
I used that link you sent me earlier to get.
Yeah, there's a doc file. There's a doc version of it, a Windows or a.
Yeah, it said download that.
Yeah,
update it.
Yep. I forgot that was supposed to be updated.
Linda, I'll get with the section manager. I'll have to figure out who that is, but I'll get with section manager on that patch for you.
I wonder what I know that they've got some stuff. They've got some bling, and I don't know what that would patch. I know a guy that makes the patches, so we might help him do that.
Gentlemen, I'm going to say goodnight.
Who's
See
a gentleman?
you, Ken. Don't work too hard tomorrow.
Oh no, I won't. Later.
See you, guy.
See you,
Have
Ken.
fun to work.
It'll be fun.
Good.
See you, Ken.
Probably want to take some knee braces, Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, I put
and some soft shoes.
I put a link in. That's a doc file that you can probably edit if you want to.
Where do I find that?
In the chat for the.
Okay. I have to go back and find my Zoom button there.
There you
All
go.
right, Mark. I'll do your DEC. And,
I'll send some emails out and put you on there with Mark Conklin and
tie that poor little doorstop to your shoe there, and so you trip over it a couple of times.
I will do that.
And
I will do that.
I will catch up with you. I'll make sure that I'm updated in all of my certificates, and
Yep.
I'll send those to you.
I just hang on to them for now. I don't know
Okay.
that you'll need to do anything.
Okay. And then I'll catch up with you soon.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you'll need them for Cleveland County. Yeah, send them in. Send them over.
I'll do that.
Send them over. Thank you.
All righty. Catch you guys later. Be safe.
Guys.
Have a great week.
Yep. You too.
Congratulations on your new position.
You too. You too.
One more every minute.
We'll take good care of that section manager.
We got one born every minute, and I got two of them on the same call.
There you go. See ya.
Take care.
Oh man. I think Carl just fell over asleep up there. I don't know if he's there.
I'm still poking around here trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Larry, you getting anything done or no?
Not really, just talking. Last I knew, Jay Kirkenberg was the EC for Woodward County.
You think?
I thought. Might reach out to him.
Well, I'll just go look it up and see. Mark Mark may have some more information about that, but I'll go look here and see if he's listed on the list. What happened to my voice? There it goes.
Yeah, you was talking about typing earlier.
Yeah.
My dad was a office machine repair person.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and on his phrases that he used, he could type around 130, 140 words a minute. One that sometimes that's what it took to get those electrics to mess up.
Yeah. I can see
But
that.
he loves sitting down in the first year typing class to test the machine. He can bring the whole room to silence.
What the hell was that?
Now,
Jay is listed as the region guy up there.
Okay.
So who's James Goodwin? Is that another family member?
He is not in the state.
He's out of the state? Okay.
Yeah, that was my brother, or is my brother.
Okay. There's just Goodwins everywhere.
Is Dwayne Henderson listed anywhere?
He's listed as the district EC.
Okay.
And then Rick Gatlin, Jim Hand, James Goodwin, Melissa Wilkerson, Troy Collier.
Melissa's out of state.
Who is?
Melissa.
Okay. Troy Collier and Billy Fanska.
Don't know the
WX0 NET. Oh, that guy just joined tonight. He's in Kansas. He's actually in Kansas. But he joined tonight. I saw his name go by. So Melissa and James Goodwin are out of state.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people know how many people. You know, here we are with a group of 20 of us, and we got the state covered pretty much.
James Hands is real good. I haven't talked to him in years.
Your brother?
No, James Hand.
Oh, James Hand. Oh.
Okay, now that I'm on the doc version, it's got a different page numbering system. And page 14, or well, said after page 14. So I'm on 15, dealing with the county.
Yeah.
It's got a laundry list of planning stuff. Is there a time frame to get all that together?
Nope.
Is there a resource for some of this?
Yeah, there's some stuff that I have listed, like fire departments and that kind of stuff that I don't have them up on the web yet, but hang tight. I'll get them for you. And but yeah, there's some stuff there. And what I did was just went and talked to the county guy, you know, whoever and again, that's the biggest thing is you go talk to the county and say, hey, I'm your liaison. If you got a problem, if you want to get involved, let me know.
You talking about like the Canadian version of Mr. Grizzle?
Exactly.
Okay.
And is there a city? What's Yukon? What's there in Canadian County?
El Reno's the county seat.
There you go. So El Reno's probably got one. Actually, a friend of mine is the El Reno's planning manager. That's kind of funny. I wonder.
You have friends? Is that what you're saying? It's funny?
Yeah. Yes. People
Sorry,
I
it's
know.
late. That's the best I can do.
He moved. People I know who move away to get away from me.
hey, former Norman resident, huh?
Exactly. But I kind of just, made my presence and I did not go through with a big heavy hand, and I just said, hey, yeah, we're here. Here's what we do. And if you need us, here's my phone number. And usually after 2 or 3 months, they'll think about it and they'll call you up or see you in a store or whatever it is. And the idea is get to know the local people and chase them down.
Okay. So do I edit it right here on the?
Yep.
This
I just
page?
you don't have to turn that in. That's give yourself 2-3 months to fill it all out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be in a big hurry.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if I type over what's here or.
Yeah, just type over what's there. Exactly. Make it your own. Make it your own. Make it your own.
Any input on UHF, VHF frequencies? Or is that something that would come from the county people?
Well, that'd be what frequencies do you operate at? What repeaters are there that you can get in your county?
Like I say, I tap into the downtown. I can get north, but it's not reliable.
Yeah.
I've only used them for
and maybe there's none.
Actually.
Yeah. But like 8.2, surely you can get 146.8.2. That's the auto patch repeater, analog repeater.
146.82.
Yep. Or ask the locals, when you see guys that around there, see what other options are. Ken might be able to know. Go to Home Depot and ask that guy at Home Depot.
Yeah.
I think we all should go up there. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I need some plumbing pipe.
I need a wax ring and instructions on how to install that.
You want me to stick that where?
When I first told me, I accused him. I said, "That's a long way to go just to build you a J-pole."
Yeah.
Think of the copper tube.
Yep. Which store did he say he was at?
Penn and Memorial, I think.
Okay.
Seems like some of this stuff already be defined, like dress code.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff that's in there that probably doesn't need to be there.
Verbatim portions of the section income. Okay. So I'm off the hook until there's an income plan.
There you go.
At least on that portion. Yeah, it looks like I got a bit of studying to do in my spare time.
Oh, yeah, watch the test. It gets really bad.
Really?
Yeah, no, there's no
Now
test.
you tell me.
Yeah, no, there's no test.
It looked like there was on some of that stuff there was.
Yeah, no, the only test is when people call you. Hey,
let's see.
I want to get involved. What is there to do? Nothing. We sitting around and wait for the thing. Maybe you can get you a coffee, a McDonald's coffee club out of this deal where you get some of your locals meeting at McDonald's whenever they open up. Did anybody's McDonald's open up yet?
I think ours is. Pretty much everything's open in Yukon.
But you can go inside a McDonald's?
Yeah, I think so.
And you can
It's a
eat
different
there.
world from Norman down
There you
up
go.
here.
Well, it's down here. It's all the McDonald's. It's not Norman. It's the, they could open up the McDonald's in the inside, but they just don't.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't tell you because I don't go to McDonald's. I avoid McDonald's if I can at all possible. It's like every once in a while, my grandkids, oh, we want a dip cone from McDonald's, or like.
I go because that's my mother's favorite restaurant. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now I had all that up. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Maybe it's in my other browser. There it is. That's it.
I don't
think
know.
Yeah, every one of these says take the final exam.
Oh, are you doing the training?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got a lot of studying
Oh,
to do.
yeah. There's a
Take this
test
course, classroom materials, and take final exam.
there. Yeah, there's a test on those, but they're pretty easy. That's just our world.
Says I need a FEMA SID.
Yeah, you got to sign in and get you a SID, a student ID.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah, you'll be clicking like a madman in a little bit. Larry, you said something there?
Talking about McDonald's, even the one on Highway 9, which is in Goldsby, actually, is, last I knew, didn't have rest or the indoor seating open.
Yeah. I mean, Moore never shut down. Norman, they had the state rules, which was 6 foot apart tables, but they could have been open the whole time. I truly think that they just said, screw it. We're going to have, serve everything out of the window, and we don't have to clean the inside. We don't have to mess with people. We don't have to do any of that stuff. And we can run leaner and make just as much money. That's what I'm thinking.
And the other thing is try and get people to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. See, look, they're stooping to hire Ken.